Bitch, these.
You are watching a master at work.
Hey, that's
Hey,
the
that's
intro.
fire.
That lets
That's
you know we
hard.
live right
Yeah,
there. That
let's
shit
go.
go
That's fire.
crazy.
Only
I
thing,
love
That's
it.
hard.
only thing I don't like about the intro is you got handles. You ain't never had no
I
handles.
got handles. Hold on, let me run that back. Hold on.
You are watching a master at work.
Hey, we got to do. First off, let's be clear. I'm definitely the best hooper up here. Let's be clear. Come on.
Come on,
Don't
EJ.
let us.
Come on, EJ.
we
You
can
talking,
go right to talking crazy.
you talking
We
about
can
right
That's
go.
now?
great. That
You
is
pushed that a little too
crazy.
far.
You talking about right now? You talking
A
about
little
right
too
now, right?
far.
I'm talking about prime for prime. I'm talking about prime for prime.
You
Prime for
say prime
prime?
time. Right now, I give
Ooh,
you a
wee.
buck any way you
That's
want
cap,
one.
Miles. That's cap. Boy,
That's
I
a
used to treat
fact.
Miles. I used to treat Miles at damn net.
That's a
What was
fact.
that,
No, you
damn?
did it.
That's how we became friends, Miles.
We
That's how I
became
met
friends
you.
because I spanked y'all that day.
Oh, you see, nigga. Hey,
That's
man.
what you say,
So
Miles. They had to join the team. Can't
Nah,
beat
I
them,
joined
join
them.
them.
I
you
joined
heard what he
them, but I
said,
was by
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
myself.
clean it up.
come on,
Clean
Miles.
it up.
I
Hi,
told
Kevin
I
Durant.
was by myself, but I was frying them though.
Clean it
Oh,
up. Clean it up.
it sounds like empty buckets.
Hey, when you solo dolo,
Empty
you do whatever
calories.
you can.
Hey, hey, he solo dolo. Me and Shaq coming down the lane is tough.
What's my, what's my
That was a
word?
tall task.
He's a
Shaq don't
glorified
even
loser. He's a
go to the
glorified
cup.
loser.
Who don't?
Nah,
Shaq
I
don't
hate
even go to
losing.
the cup, and you pull
That's
mid
cat.
range.
That's cat. Ted though. See, you've been out of commission. You ain't seen Shaq lately. Well, I ain't hooping Shaq lately. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
Shaq actually just texted me. We got a game today. That's
y'all got a game today. Where y'all playing at? Norfolk?
at Norview. Yeah.
So you telling
Norview.
me?
Okay.
So you telling me Shaq drive now?
Shaq always drove. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Flow to left hand, flow to right
Yeah.
hand. Yeah.
He out of whack,
Mmm.
Miles. Yeah, he out of whack. But I ain't
Both
gonna lie,
floaters
Dirk.
in his bag.
Yeah. Dirk might be better than you, Miles, in his prime. I ain't gonna lie to you, Dirk. Miles.
Ooh,
Dirk.
Hey man.
Dirk.
my
Hey,
prime,
look, hold
long
on, my
time
bad.
ago.
We
I
live. Hold on, my
Long
bad. I'm
time
picking
ago.
fights. Hold on, my bad. Let me chill. Let's get into this, man. So
Holla,
I wanted to talk
holla.
some boxing. We got a lot of boxing cards coming up, man. And I know the biggest one is probably Bud versus Canelo.
For sure.
The one that's most actually happening next weekend is Shakur versus Zapata. Zapata. Am I saying his name right, Miles? Zapata.
yeah.
Zepeda, something like that. Zepeda.
Yeah.
Zapata. Now I want to ask you, Miles, and Durr, everybody, for all the people who watch boxing and stuff. How do we keep getting here with Shakur Stevenson? Why can't he get a big name fight? Because I know Zapata is good, right? He's 33-0. But
Yeah.
what is the issue with getting him a Devin Haney, a Tank, or somebody you know what I mean? Of notoriety. What's the problem?
Me personally, I just think that they don't want to lose. Tank knows that he's not going to engage as much as he wants if Tank goes down the first 5 rounds. It makes no sense for him to engage as much as Tanks want him to. Devin's just too
Mm.
big. Devin's at 147 right now. He's never going to fight Devin.
He's never gonna fight Devin. What is Shakur? What weight class is
130.
Shakur?
They at 135.
Okay, yeah, no, he's way too big. So when you say he gonna knock, is it like a situation where you think Shakur gonna knock Devin out? I mean, Tank out, or Tank would knock Shakur out?
Tank is going to have to knock him out because if he wins the first 4 rounds, he's not going to engage like that. He's going to have to
Hmm.
catch it.
Yeah,
Ah,
Shakur defensive fighter, bro. He
Yeah.
danced the whole fight for real, for real. He
He
gonna do
like he
Jason
like a
like
young
Jiu-Jitsu and then
Floyd.
dance the whole fight.
If you actually like watch it, Shakur stand in front of him, but once he gets that lead and he know he has that lead, he's not going to just stay there no more.
Yep.
yeah. I see what you're saying.
And Tank,
Go ahead, Mister.
Tank, good for falling behind too, man.
Yeah.
So it. I think a lot of it, bro. A lot of people, man, should, like he said. I think people just don't want to lose either, man. I think that's just
They
kind
don't
of
want
thing
that
in
O.
boxing. The thing in boxing now that's kind of messing the sport up is like the guys they don't want to fight each other because they don't want to lose. But I mean, Shakur. Every time I watch him fight, it's not it's not very exciting. So I think that
Mm.
might be an issue too. Um,
Do
I
y'all
don't,
think
But what
Shakur
did
don't
you?
sell? Is it like from a pay-per-view standpoint?
Nah, like they
Not
said,
really. Not like
you don't
not
want
not a main event. I would say that
He's
he like
just
a mid.
not.
He's spaced as
He's a great
ESPN.
boxer. He just doesn't knock people out. That's the
yeah,
main thing. That's what people want to watch boxing for is knockouts when it's not about
and
knockouts.
like they
Knockouts
said,
just happen.
you don't want
yeah,
that. You don't want that. You don't want that zero changed on their record, man. Like boxing now, it's almost a death wish. So
Yeah.
and
yeah.
it's so many like belts you can get. You really
Mm.
ain't
It's
gotta
too many
fight nobody.
belts.
Y'all gonna say you really ain't gotta fight nobody to get them. So you ain't gonna see
How
nobody.
many
Yeah,
how many belts? I thought it was only 3 belts. How many belts are there?
And it's like
4.
nine belts.
I think it's
no,
4 belts. 4 real
It's four.
belts.
Four real belts. Yeah,
Four real
but
ones. Okay.
it's
And then you
but
have the
it's
interim and like the overseas belts also.
yeah. I'm
yeah,
gonna.
Okay.
But it's some other
Okay.
shit you can get, so you still can look like a what you call it, like a validated winner with them other belts,
Yeah.
even though they don't mean shit. Like you
yeah,
still
Mm.
got them, yeah. So
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what? So does beating Zapata do anything for Shakur?
It
For
does.
sure.
Like if he
It does.
it does Ted?
The Pettis, he's good
Cause
though.
you gotta I think the main reason that Shakur is getting in these predicaments where he's not able to get a huge fight is
Hmm.
because the sales, man. Like they were saying, bro, you fight for free, bro. All your fights been on ESPN. You have not got a pay-per-view card and you were the main card. You don't sell. And then what happens is when he's a quality fighter, he's an elite fighter, he's one of the best defensive fighters in the whole boxing world. But you be wanting the purse percentages more than what you actually sell in revenue when you are the main card. So when you fight somebody or you want to fight somebody that sells more than you, what do you mean you want a 50-50 purse? And
Mm.
then that's where it looks like it's ducking because you want to get paid more than you worth. Even though you're a good fighter, you don't sell. Why you think at the time when Ryan Garcia, I'm not saying that he's as good as a fighter as Shakur, but when he was selling pay-per-view out the first 5 minutes. Boom.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
flooding the whole Netflix jump. Whole Netflix was going down when Tank and him fought. You couldn't even watch the daggone stream. So what I'm saying
Mm.
is Javante knew that he was split a 60-40 purse with you, but he didn't care about that because he was getting so much endorsement. You know what I'm
I
saying?
forgot. Yeah, no, you're right, Ted. I be forgetting, man. We live on Twitch, man. And somebody said, don't nobody want to see a snooze fest. Watching
those
Secure fight is
days.
equivalent to watching C-SPAN. It's crazy. That's what I was about to say. I don't
Nah,
think
he is
he's
like
that
that though, for
boring.
real.
He's not. They just
Now,
I
be
don't think
hating
he's
sometimes,
boring.
bro.
if you
You
really a
don't?
boxing fan, if you really a boxing fan, he not boring.
I'm a boxing
I,
fan.
but I
Yeah,
can see, but I can
but the
see what
thing
they
about
saying. I can see what they.
but the thing about that, Red, is y'all saying if you a boxing fan,
That's what
then
I'm, yeah,
you appreciate it.
yeah.
But
Yes.
that ain't how you sell.
I'm
Being
with
Yeah.
if you just fighting for boxing fans, then yeah, that's fine. But the big stars, the guys that get the big fights, the general public coming to watch that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And you gotta understand.
And
if
you
you
Go
they
go
ahead.
ahead.
everybody's not gonna be it's kind of the same argument when they was talking about OKC Indiana, right?
That's exactly what I was about to go to.
it's
It's
the same.
just like the pure basketball fans, we love that because it's good basketball, but it don't sell to the big to
The
Yeah,
the
yeah, to the
collective.
masses. It
general
don't
public,
sell
to
to
the
the masses.
masses.
Yeah, it
Shakur
don't
just
sell.
don't sell. He just don't sell to the masses. I don't watch them fight. I appreciate it. It's cool. I'm a real boxing fan too, but
Yeah.
I can see why people be like, I mean, what we doing for 12 rounds of just,
See,
jab, duck.
Dirt. I would say this. My only counter to what you saying is that like I prefer watching Shakur Stevenson over a guy like Pitbull Cruz.
That's
Pitbull
because
Cruz, all he do is try to knock me, and it looked terrible to me watching Pitbull Cruz fight.
but
I
that's
hated
Only
watching that.
only
Like I
only
was
the
mad.
last two fights been that way though.
but that's because you kind of understand boxing a little bit too, though. Like they said, you gotta sell to the motherfuckers that don't really know what they watching. You just gotta be
Right.
excited so they can tap in. Yeah, it's almost
Yeah.
like I'm saying with the star, like with the stars about basketball. It's like you just want a face that it look electrifying for the average fan. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But
But
the
if
You
you
average
can't
look
fan
at
you
the
don't want to
can't
see
stars
no
of
bullshit.
you
boxing,
can't
they
you
all
can't say
have
that
big
that Pitbull
followings.
fight is not good though.
No,
He
I'm not
took
saying
What
he took
What'd
Tank
you
to
say,
12.
Ted?
he did
Who
take
fight
that
one
to
good, Ted?
I
Pitbull.
said Pitbull took Tank to 12. You know what I'm saying? So like
Mm-hmm.
maybe
Good
the
fight.
fighting style you may not
Good
like, but
fight.
what I'm saying is Lord Durr was saying, I'm just trying to double down what Durr saying. Bro, they like the people that got dynamite in their hands. That's it. It doesn't matter if they got losses or not. Those are the people that are gonna sell more. Like, look, Canelo lost to Bivol. and them sales didn't go down at all. And he went back and flushed Berlanga, and he fought the other dude that man, he fought a lot of people, and he fought
Canelo
the
has a
twin. He
whole
fought one
country
of the
behind him,
twins.
though.
I was gonna say, yeah, he do got a whole country behind him.
You can't exclude Canelo or Isaac because they both have the whole country behind them. They're two complete different fighters. They can lose multiple fights, but Mexico is never going to stop supporting them.
Hey, who's Shakir promoting?
Okay.
Right now, he's a free agent.
Yeah, free agent. I was just wondering why everything be on this. I was just trying to see who's promoting.
I think he was top.
I just feel like
right?
you're not gonna be if you're not knocking somebody out every once in a while, or even when you not knocking them out, you making it look good.
Yeah.
Even when Floyd was not knocking folks out, it was still he had
Exciting.
some pop to him. He was talking trash, crazy. You know, it still was exciting. He just he doesn't really bring any excitement to it. It's kind of like y'all remember like Andre Ward. Right?
Yeah.
Andre
He was
Ward,
33-0.
crazy. But I mean, how many people watched a bunch of Andre Ward fights?
I was a Roy Jones Jr. fan, to be honest.
I probably only seen two.
Great
I was rocking with Bernard Hopkins, and he lost. You know what I mean?
But I'm just saying, like, it's kind of that same type of thing. And I think Andre Ward one of the greatest to box, but he wasn't selling tickets like that.
The biggest thing about it is they question his resume and they question the amount of fights that he did. Because it's kind of like, well, you stopped at your prime because you knew that the road was muddy. And that's what they was talking about. They was like, oh, so you got to go through maybe 4 or 5 of these particular names in order to keep going and holding your belt. And then it was a duck to me.
True, but you got to remember where he was at, though. He was in light heavyweight. Not many people was in light heavyweight at that at his time.
I get you.
But for like the Shakur thing, for me personally, I think that Tank. Look at his last couple fights. You look at the 2 fights he went the distance in. Everybody says that he lost those fights. A lot of people say he lost those fights.
A lot of people do say that.
Yeah. So for me, if Tank doesn't knock you out, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna put it to me that they're not gonna let him lose on the decision.
Because you gotta whoop him. You gotta whoop the champ.
You gotta beat
exactly. Yeah. But my thing is, me personally, I think the Roach fight was a draw because they didn't count the knockdown. If they count that knockdown, he wins on every card to me.
Roach, you talking about Roach?
Hold on, say it again. Say that again.
I said I think the Roach card was a legit draw. I think if the knockdown counts, he loses on every card. Tank loses on every card.
I thought it was a draw too.
That's the one when he took the knee to it. You know.
Yeah.
No, I know. But I was trying to see like what was he saying, like the technicality, because
Roach was
because I will admit the first 6 he gave up to Roach, but I think the last 6 he kind of was on his shit a little bit.
That's the thing. He give up the first 6 and then he get dropped. That's a 10-8 round.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, and I'm with you 1,000%. But I'm also saying that they didn't count the technicality, and you didn't whoop them. Y'all was traded.
We all know that's bullshit.
But that's my thing. That's the bogusness about beating the champ.
Yeah.
I mean, we can go that route again. I mean, I love Canelo to death, and I love his resume and everything that he stands for. But when he was fighting Triple G, you don't think that some of them was skewed? Because
I think Triple G beat him the first time, and Triple G lost the second and third.
Hey, to be fair, it's just the amount of exchanges. Triple G was landing a lot on somebody that's supposed to be defensive fighter, whatever the case may be. Because to transition to the main fight that EJ's talking about, right? When we talk about Bud and we talk about Canelo, everybody that watches Canelo since he actually was younger, his biggest weakness is going against a solid jab, and that's one of Bud's top things that he actually has to his advantage. And Bud is not, like all these rumors that the media is saying, Bud is not that much smaller, if not the same size as Canelo. Like, I don't get why people are saying, oh, Bud is too small, Bud is too small. Like,
wasn't Canelo saying that, though? Canelo was saying that.
But I'm saying, though, but like when he says, like, oh, you're too little, there's weight classes for a reason, I get that. I do agree with that standard. But I also don't think that Bud is just a natural, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's a lot bigger than what he fights at.
So you think he lose to get it to fight in the class and lose weight, or you think he?
I think with his body type, he's a lot heavier than the his natural
it
weight is a lot
168?
heavier than where he actually boxes because I just think that he's great at cutting weight. I think he's really disciplined because of the wrestling background. I think that he's really, really good with his diet. And I think that he just be whooping on people in the class. That's why a lot of people say, who have you fought besides Errol? And then you kind of just back up a little bit.
But
Yeah, he
that's a lot
dogged
of
him
people
though.
though. None of them
Dog,
fighting
Errol.
that regular weight class.
Dog, Daryl.
Say
Yeah,
it
you
again,
you dogged Errol
Oh,
and it was
oh.
loud, but look at the rest of the resume.
Hey,
Yeah, but
man,
But you-
that go back
if
to
people
that
don't
go
want to
back
fight him, we
to
can't blame them.
I was gonna say that too. You can't have a resume with a motherfucker ducking you, bro. Like that's the thing too. I be saying with boxing, like
you
when
can't
we
even
said
look at
earlier,
resumes no more.
Cause I was gonna say you can duck. You can pretty much pick your fights, like your whole
Yeah.
career.
Errol ducked him for 4 years.
Yeah,
Well, they
Errol
got
ducked that man for 4 years straight.
But Errol
And
did. I
told
mean,
him that
excuse me.
he
Errol
wasn't
didn't
gonna
want.
fight.
Errol didn't want Bud initially because he was trying to get I think Danny or Mikey. I can't remember one of them, and he
Errol
He
ended up
got them
fighting him.
early.
Errol didn't
Huh?
want that. Errol didn't
He
want
got
that.
Mikey early.
Yeah.
Errol didn't want to test that water. Errol knew what
He
was coming.
didn't.
He
He
didn't
knew.
want
He took that fight too late.
And
though.
then
Come on,
we
that
saying this
Nebraska
after this
smoke
man done
different.
got ejected out the Porsche and almost
No,
died.
but no, I'm saying before though. Bud was trying to
That
fight
was
him.
You
before
almost
that.
died
When
in
he
there
tapped
with
him and told
Bud.
him.
Yeah, Bud was trying to fight him before that. He was ducking Bud. He was running from Bud.
He
Hey,
told
look, I
Bud
fuck
he
with
didn't
Errol, but
get
I
a
can't
belt.
defend that ass whooping.
He
Hold on,
almost died in
y'all.
there.
Hey man, he was in it from an accident, man. His head was messed up.
Shit, he
Yeah.
could stayed out the ring, goddamn.
Let's wrap up. Hold on. Let's
He's
wrap
still
up
trying to get
Shakur and them,
back.
y'all.
Hey, hold on. I don't give you no injury
Go ahead.
pass, my nigga. You got in the ring. You got your head beat. You lost. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
that's
Hey,
a fact. He look
yeah,
crazy.
you're right about that. He's still trying to
So,
get back, though. Frank Martin said
y'all.
he's trying to get back.
Frank
Who?
good.
Oh,
Frank got
Frank
a
Martin was
3-day
talking about
early.
Errol Spence training and stuff, trying to get back.
I think Frank did that shit for exposure and for a paycheck.
Frank Martin?
He got a big bag early. Yeah, he good.
I do
Mm.
I do
fighting
like
on
Frank,
undercard.
but that's the
We
thing that
good
I
on
hate about
Frank.
these dudes.
No, I
When
ain't
they
saying like he
lose,
gonna win shit.
when they lose,
I'm just saying.
they rode on the way back to like top fights or like title shots. It's real hard for them, bro. And I think that like people like that, like Frank Martin, he got knocked out by Tank, and it feel like he never is gonna get back. But at the end of the day, I think he's competitive with a lot of those people that's under Tank and Shakur and Devin Haney. You know what I mean?
What fight number was that for him though?
Yeah.
Wasn't it like super early?
That
Frank.
was like 17.
Yeah,
But
that's
Frank is
They'll
just
put him on
too
ESPN
big.
too. He'll be on
He's too
ESPN
big
too.
for 135.
yeah. Like I said, he got knocked out
Frank
early
should be
enough to
fighting
come
at
back.
147.
But
Remember, I said that to you about head though, because I was saying
What?
like with head, with that loss, it could have damage
Yeah.
to his career. But because he fighting in what class was that? It was like 130. What was he?
135, I think. Is that one?
135, yeah.
One something like that.
And they
But yeah.
135 loaded over there for real.
yeah,
That's true.
and it's crazy because you only man, it's crazy as it sound, bro. Like after you get them, entry level fights, it get crazy. It get crazy when you move up in rank.
Hey, this is my
So
last
who y'all?
before
Go
we
ahead,
move.
go ahead.
Before we move,
We ain't
Y'all
moving at all. Y'all
no,
motherfuckers all over the place.
look, because y'all boxing fans. Do y'all think like the validation of not losing, like losing the fight, fucked up boxing a little bit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why you get guys to be ducking, like
I feel like Floyd made it that way to the point that he had to be perfect to the point that the boxers came after him. They were just afraid to lose.
Was he
So, like, the
dodging?
competition.
Was
kinda-
Floyd dodging?
Of
No.
course.
He dodged
Of
one
course.
person. I think he dodged one person and one person only.
Talk about
So he
Pacquiao.
died, man.
I think he dodged Winky Wright.
Winky right? Okay. I remember.
That's the only
I
person I think
he
he
fought
ducked.
Pacquiao at the wrong time too.
He boxed. He boxed
Right.
out Manny Pacquiao for a long time though.
Pacquiao
Yeah,
didn't
he
want to take a
definitely
drug
Well,
test.
he ain't
I
want to
wouldn't
take the
have
drug
fought him
test. I was
either.
gonna say he won't take the drug test.
He said I wouldn't have fought him either. Hey,
Yeah.
look. So who y'all got winning the fight? Shakur Stevenson versus Zapata. Who y'all got?
TKO, Shakur.
I'm
I
right.
got Shakur. Well, it's not gonna be an easy fight though.
TKO.
I don't care.
You don't care.
I don't care. I don't care.
I'm with you, Darren.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of Shakur and these fights. I don't care about. Who cares?
I'm saying, but if he wins, does he get somebody else though? Like, do y'all want to see it? Don't put him.
So if he wins this fight, who do you want? Who do you think he wants?
They're not gonna give Tank is not gonna fight him. He wants to fight Tank. I think Tank wins. If he wins his next fight, Tank fights Jake Paul or somebody and leave out of box.
Oh, he does.
Tank
done with it.
He was trying to retire on the road fight.
Tank is on his retirement tour, but it sounds crazy because he just signed that contract where he got to fight 5 more people.
Man.
He be saying weird stuff on the internet, man.
Yeah,
he be saying weird, like maybe he
That
like a little
was before
bipolar. Or
the Frank Martin fight, though.
Yeah, that's before.
I'm saying because it was already in the contract. It's a mandated clause though. If you didn't win, against Roach, so he has to fight Roach again.
You got to
Yeah,
count.
they trying to get a
Because
rematch.
it's in the fight clause with him. Because like if it was like you said, no contest or L, he automatically had to fight him again.
So like Miles said though, you said it was a 5-year five fight deal. He got one with Frank Martin. He got two with Roach. Then he got to fight Roach again. It's gonna be
No. The contract came after he fought Roach.
I thought it was before Roach.
No, before he fought Frank is when he signed the contract to the
It was before Frank.
So he fought Roach, he fought Martin, then who else he gonna fight?
He got to fight Roach again.
That'd be 3 years. And then Jake Paul.
Then you
Win the mouth.
You realize this fight right here was supposed to be against Jake Paul.
Yeah.
What'd you say about Jake Paul?
This fight right here that he's fighting Roach was supposed to be against Jake Paul, but he
Oh.
they
Oh,
draw
yeah,
and he had to fight Roach
yeah.
again.
That'd have been a hell of a payday though.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He fight
And then when he do fight Jake Paul,
that.
that person's gonna be OD.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They talk about people messing up boxing. Hank is the one who's folding right now.
Really? Yeah.
Because
That
he's
ain't no lie.
retiring in his prime.
That is.
You talking about
Jake
Jake
Paul.
Paul? That shit's so crazy. The dude that
I
just
might
fought
not watch
Jake Paul.
boxing again, man.
The dude that just fought Jake Paul, he off the plane. The feds picked him up as soon as he left the fight.
Oh yeah, Chavez Jr.
Chavez Jr. He had a warrant out in his arrest in Mexico, so then they let him fight and everything. He was doing all this thing. He was with his family, and the feds just was like, "Hey, what's going on? This Alphabet boy."
Oh damn.
They extradited
his ass. They said, "You got a big warrant in Mexico. We flying you right back. We know you got the money. Go ahead, bail out there."
Yeah, they want
Wow.
They want their money.
Oh wow.
Feds picked him up at the event.
Go ahead. Yeah. Y'all was talking about Pacquiao again, man. What? I thought Pacquiao was retired. What was he just fighting for money? Like, what is? Why is Pacquiao?
It might be good. You know, he do a lot for his country too with them chicks. A lot of
For
his
Philippines.
in the back, yeah. So
Pacquiao got a chance.
He
Do
back
we
like
get-
4'5" like Mike.
Does this fight actually like count towards something though? Like as far as it does, is
That's
a
real
belt
calm. That's real
I thought
calm.
Pacquiao was like 50 years old. How old is Manny Pacquiao?
he gotta be, but
He's younger than Floyd.
Oh, younger than Floyd.
I bet he
Okay.
ducked your shit.
45, maybe 6. He's like in his 40s.
In his 40s? Okay. I just thought this. When was his last fight prior to this one?
Hey, bro, look at third face, bro.
Ugas.
What?
His last fight was Ugas.
How long ago was that, Miles?
Derek, why you looking like that, Derek?
3 years ago, 4
Boxing
years
is
ago.
in bad shape.
That's what I'm saying. Like I thought he fought like three. I thought he was done.
He's in the whole field. He's still like he's
It's
still
all
got something.
bad, man. What's going on with this boxing, man?
I thought he was. That's what I was saying. Like I thought Pacquiao was. That's why I thought it was an exhibition fight because I thought he retired like 2 times already.
Facts, man. We good on Pacquiao, man. We don't
Jeez.
Darius is a champion right now at 147. So it's actually for a title defense, title fight. I think Pacquiao got a chance within the first 6 rounds, but if it make it past that, he's gonna beat the crap out of him.
Man, them
Oh
legs.
wow.
Manny said he finna knock something out, man. Y'all tripping.
Manny needs.
Hey, you see Manny dropped Pete Thurman in that first round.
Manny tried to hoop for the Philippines, man. He was out there playing basketball.
He was hooping. Oh, like you meant hooping for real hooping.
Bro, that was
On
so
the
funny,
Philippines team.
That was so
Jesus
funny.
Christ. I didn't know that.
He just be doing whatever he wants.
He
man.
just do whatever he wants.
He like the mayor or something like at 1.2 or something. Like he
Yeah,
tried to get in the
the mayor.
government. He's doing all type of stuff.
He was the coach and the player on the team.
Hey,
Look,
bag chasing. What's wrong with bag chasing?
that's exactly what he doing.
Take over your country.
So who y'all got? Let me just ask y'all because we ain't got to talk about Pacquiao Burrow. Who y'all got winning? Who y'all got winning that fight?
I'm going Manny. Fuck it. I'm going Manny.
Manny about to get body bagged in there.
My nigga there.
Somebody got to pick him because y'all niggas ain't gonna pick him. I'm going.
Hey,
Manny.
Mitch, you laying on the floor. Mitch, get up, man. You laying on your floor. Get out the floor, Mitch. Tighten up.
That's how boxing got niggas, man. That's how boxing got niggas, man.
Ah, that's funny.
Sleep.
All right, look, last boxing thing. We can go Bud versus Canelo. That one should actually hold some weight, right? This is what we want to see. What'd you say? You got who?
I got
Bud.
Y'all got Bud?
I do.
What weight? They fighting at 168? What's the weight?
Yeah.
Ooh, they up.
He went up.
I'm scared for Bud because I didn't like how he fought against Major Mall. I thought he could have lost that fight. What's the dude's name, Miles?
Madrimal. Yeah,
Madrimal. Yeah, I was scared for him in that fight.
This fight, against Canelo suits Bud better because Bud doesn't.
Okay.
I mean, Canelo doesn't move
Okay.
as much as Madrimov does. He
Okay.
doesn't have like a bouncing rhythm.
Yeah, because he
or
definitely was
awkward
doing this
fighting
the whole
style.
time. Okay.
Canelo gonna try to walk him down.
What he was
Oh
doing?
yeah.
He was doing that the
hate them
whole
niggas.
time.
Them
He
niggas
was
like
doing that the whole time.
No,
You know that grits meme with a meme. That's what that was. He was doing that nigga like that the whole time.
you got to switch
That's
it
what he
up.
was.
You got to switch
But
it
yeah,
up, man.
I was worried for Bud because I was like, Bud wasn't hitting him a lot. He didn't hit him a lot, Madrimov rather. So that's why when he said he wanted to fight a Canelo at 168. Now I will say this: I there's something to be said to me about boxing when you see guys that are smaller, like seeing the smaller weight class guys fighting the best people of their era, like how Sugar Ray Leonard started at like 130 something, and he finished his career fighting at like 175. So I like seeing I want to see the best two fighters sometimes just fight each other. So, but that being said, I don't know if I'm just scared for Bud being so small. But y'all told me he's not small. So you know what?
Did you seen the face to face?
We ain't gonna get back to that because of the
No,
money.
I didn't see the face off. What it looked like?
They was doing the face off. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. This is probably the world's friendliest face off I've ever seen in my life. Because they got a lot of respect. Yeah, they got a lot of mutual respect. They talked a lot of shit a little bit like last press conference, but they got a lot of respect for each other, even though they don't act like it. Like they were sitting right next to each other doing the interview. You never seen no shit like that. I'm talking about seat to seat.
You're right.
Like
Yeah,
usually
right.
it's like
It ain't no real smoke.
panel to panel. It's not smoke, and this is a legacy fight, bro. For either one.
Exactly.
Because I think that both of them are concrete when it comes to one of the best fighters in our generation. But this is a concrete legacy fight. It's not gonna make or break them, but this is something that you talk at the barbershop like remember this fight towards the end of their careers? Because they both like 37, right? 30, 36 or something like that.
No.
So
Canelo's like 34.
34? Oh, but ain't Bud old though?
How old is Bud?
Bud's 37.
Yeah, so Bud's 37 and Canelo's 34. So I'm saying though, like, ain't 30 plus. That's kind of old in boxing, ain't it?
That's what I was about to ask y'all.
If you've been boxing since Andy, that's 20 years.
That's when all the good fights happen. Where everybody's
Dirt done with boxing. Dirt is done with it. He's just done with it.
Everybody 38 fighting. Not everybody want to fight each other. Everybody almost 40.
But we didn't do this back in the day though. Like when the heavyweights was at his best, we didn't do this shit. You had Larry Holmes, all them niggas fighting.
They always fighting each other though.
But I'm saying like they fought on up in age though. Up into the detriment of them for the most part.
Yeah.
George Foreman did for sure. George Foreman was like 57.
Hey, Miles, didn't Robert Duran move up in weight and was flushing shit?
Roberto Duran definitely did.
Roberto Duran was they came in way lighter and he was beating the shit out of everybody, and then he fight like Hagler or something like that. Can't remember.
He fought Sugar Ray and he won the first fight.
Yeah.
Then the second fight he quit.
And he fought Tammy Hearns too. He fought Tammy Hearns.
Oh, Hearns. That's
Hearns put him to sleep.
Hearns knocked his ass up.
So who got the most to gain from this fight, y'all? What happens if Bud or Canelo wins? You know what I mean?
Bud got the
most to win.
Hey Zell, I think your mic got feedback. Zell, disconnect your mic and make it come back on, Zell.
Yo.
Y'all keep going. Y'all good. I'm just disconnect. Go back.
Hey, Miles, I'm asking you, boxing experts, who are up and coming fighters that we need to be watching?
As in what?
Boots.
Any class. I like
Boots
any class.
I'm not a Boots fan. Boots is a ducker too. He ducked Brian Norman to go to 154. That's a fact.
That's good, Zell.
Okay.
You said wait, Boots duck too?
Dead on Boots.
Brian Norman, the guy who fighting Devin Haney in November.
Oh, okay.
I like that young boy Gary.
Hey,
Russell.
Am I the only one that don't like Haney though?
He nice.
No, I like Russell. I like Gary.
Haney ain't the one.
Haney's another.
Hey, go check out Gary, Red.
You said who?
Yeah, Gary Russell.
Gary Russell.
Yeah, and he always come in. His eyes already swollen when he come in there. So he good.
he come in like that picture YK Osiris posted the other day.
What? Oh my goodness!
Come in like that. So
talking about I'm going through it. Things that I'm going through it. Get on, man. I'm going through it. Shut up.
You got.
Nah, what's that young boy? Miles, with the light skinned dude. He got a different name. It's weird. He's under Floyd camp.
Camaro Moten.
Yup, him. He's crazy. He's crazy.
Xander Zayas is also a dog too. Xander Zayas.
Crazy.
Knock
I was gonna say my
I
757
think I
boy, but he
seen
done tricked the bag, didn't he?
Keyshawn, Miles, look,
Keyshawn's a
Keyshawn.
champion though. So is Gary Russell. They're both champions. So I mean, are they up and coming or are they already here?
Yeah, true. We don't
How many
know.
How many fights Keyshawn got though?
Like
17,
18, 19, something like that.
17.
Yeah,
Is
17,
that considered up and coming? Is that
Ain't
the
it a young
He's a
Cuban
champion.
dude coming up? A young Cuban?
Morrell.
I seen him too.
Oh
They
yeah,
lost
I
to
like him
Benavidez,
because
though.
he
He fought a
David
good fight,
Morrell,
though.
he fought David Benavidez, and that was a good one.
A good
That's
fight.
what
He's fighting on the.
we watched Benavidez.
Yeah,
I like Benavidez. Benavidez
Me
hates
too.
Canelo.
me too.
He's fighting on the up and coming undercard too. That I sent EJ. I want to say
Yeah, you did say he fighting. I remember you sent it to me.
Morales.
it's next weekend. It's this weekend coming up. I want to say he's fighting on this card.
Okay.
Let me see, because you definitely just sent it to me. But I sent it to the guys. I want to see it. That's what I was gonna ask y'all. I was hoping Benavidez would maybe Canelo would move up and wait and fight Benavidez. I said I was hoping he would move up and wait and fight him. But I don't think he is. He ain't gonna fight him.
The only how that they fight that fight is if the WBA organizes it. I think Canelo takes that fight because it's a 10-pound weight gain limit.
Okay.
Or they have a rehydration clause, or they just give him $200 million, like he said. Because
I
me
got
personally, it's hard to fight somebody at 168 when you know they're gonna come to the ring at 200 pounds.
And that's how you talking about Benavidez, right?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to go in there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna fight this dude, and know I'm at a 30-pound disadvantage.
Yeah,
That's an insane amount of weight to gain overnight, bro. I can't lie. That's crazy.
that's
crazy,
insane, bro.
That's insane. Look, all right, now y'all know me. I'm gonna say I don't want to beat it to death. I know y'all always pause me when I say that, but I had to.
Crazy.
I know, but I had to get into this. I wanted to ask y'all about this, man. So Paul Pierce came out and said Paul Pierce said he the best pure scorer in NBA history. Say what he got to say, Zell. Go ahead, you break it down.
I stopped watching it at one point, but he was naming like players. It was like Michael Jordan, and then he's like, well, I can do this better. He's like, they kept like naming certain players. He said, well, I can do this better. So yeah, I can do that. He's like, I'm a better post up. Or I'm better. I'm like,
how many points does he have for his career?
How many does he have? I know he's number 19 all time, Red. I don't know exact number.
Look, well, I'm gonna say this. He a bucket. He be exaggerating a little bit.
Yeah,
he a bucket. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to be.
But does it look different because it's not fluid?
Look at Durr's face.
I ain't gonna say that because like when I fell in love with Paul Pierce, it was early when they was losing. So I seen Paul Pierce when he still had athleticism and that Kansas. So I like Paul Pierce a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I just think he that dude that get on the drink and just say the first thing on his
There we go. That's what I wanted to get to.
Paul Pierce at 26,000 points, Red. Paul Pierce at 26,397 points. That's his total.
Because if I'm on that juice,
I don't care how many points he got.
That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. If I'm on that juice, hey, none of y'all fuck with me. That's what I'm gonna say.
I mean, from a competitive standpoint, I get where you're coming from, but this you're just talking too much. That's
he said what he said was he is the most equipped scorer. And so what happened? It stemmed from LeBron James saying that Kevin Durant is the most equipped scorer in NBA history, right? That's what the conversation kind of started. And then he goes and says, "Well, I'm definitely the most equipped scorer in NBA history." And they threw out the names. I want to throw out some names that they asked him about, and they said Michael Jordan was the first name, and he said, I shoot better than Michael Jordan. I probably shoot the three better than That's what he said.
He was on that gas. He was on that gas.
Hold on, listen to Mal. Hold on, Miles is taking Paul Pierce's side. Listen to Mal. What you got to say, Mal?
I'm asking. Did he lie? Does he shoot?
Yes, he lied.
I'm kind of with him too.
You said the three?
Does he not shoot better than Mike?
What we gonna do? What we doing right now? What we doing?
Hold on.
What we doing?
I'm not saying he's better. I'm saying he shoots the ball better than Mike.
Hell,
three?
Yeah.
That's it. He can shoot a three better. They wouldn't even shoot the
What about everything else?
I'll give him a three.
Everything else.
Average 38 is no more pure scoring than that. That is pure buckets.
I ain't even giving you the three ball though. I just feel like the game.
I don't even shoot threes. I get 38.
Jordan ain't really shoot threes. You can't say that. Jordan really.
Hey, real quick.
That's another thing though. He just said specifically as they name a person, I shoot better than him, which I don't think he's lying.
But look though, Miles. I can say that if I know you don't shoot threes. If I know
That's a fact. That's
but
a fact.
if I know you shoot
But I
7
don't.
threes and I shoot 2, yeah, you shoot threes better than me.
Dirt. Before you go, can we define what a pure score is? Y'all know me. I like to have a definition out there so we can. Real quick, somebody in the comments, Ramon said delusionality at its best.
No.
He's drunk. He was drunk.
Delusional.
You a high, man.
But yeah, how do you define pure score? What is that to y'all?
I mean,
Kevin Durant.
A nigga that can wake up and get 30, bro, any day. That's the best. I don't know how else to put it.
yeah, I mean, just
Okay.
somebody that can just. I mean, you can put
Well,
your best defender
Kevin
on
Durant's
him. He's
not that
still
guy.
getting his bucket. He's
Hey, we
still
ain't doing
getting
this. Hey,
his.
move along, bro. We ain't doing this.
Kevin Durant's not that guy. I'm just saying. Y'all said Kevin. You said wake up and get 30.
Kevin Durant is
He-
definitely. Kevin Durant is definitely.
He ain't averaged 30
He's
since
definitely
2014.
scores-
I'm just saying. He ain't
He
averaged 30 since
definitely
2014.
scores
So
better
just,
than Paul Pierce.
He didn't
EJ,
say
He does score
average
better.
30.
I didn't say
Kevin Durant.
every. I said can wake up and get 30.
230.
EJ, stop trolling, man. Before you piss me off today with this Kevin Durant.
Cam Thomas can go wake up and get 30.
You finna piss
Who?
me.
Who?
Cam Thomas.
Hey man, shut up because he took a picture with your son.
Cam
Thomas.
Thomas.
Yeah, hey man, we not doing this shit today, man.
I'm just saying. There's a lot of people who can wake up and get 30.
You gonna be on the show next week?
Yeah,
I'm asking y'all to define what it
I
is.
don't
Michael
know
Jordan
Cam
makes more
Thomas
pressure shots.
nowhere.
Kevin Durant, goddamn it. He talking about more.
What he
Kevin
said?
Durant.
I'm reading the comments. They said Michael Jordan makes more pressured shots than Paul
Man,
Pierce.
nobody
Simple as
said
that.
nothing about pressure shots.
We ain't said about
That's
pressure.
what Ramon is saying. I'm just reading the comments. Don't be mad at me. That's
Oh,
what
I
he
don't
said.
care. I don't care
That's
about
not
that. Paul Pierce is drunk. That's it. He's not the best pure scorer in nothing.
Hey man, we
He's not
finna-
even the.
He's not.
He's not even the best scorer in Celtics history.
we gotta
Get it
find.
out of here.
We gotta find EJ though
I'm
with
done
this
with
goddamn
this.
hate.
It's ridiculous.
It's
Paul
not-
Pierce is
it's
ridiculous.
It's
Don't you
not
ever-
hate.
Listen. Don't you ever put Cam Thomas and Kevin Durant?
I don't even want to
same
hear
fucking
Cam
conversation.
Thomas'
No,
name.
you
unless we
said-
talking about
Unless
summer
you're living
league or
around.
something.
I said a person that can wake up every day and get 30.
You didn't say every day, motherfucker. You just said wake up and get 30. You didn't say every day.
Wake
No,
up
you
and get
didn't.
30. No, not
Okay.
Minutes.
So
every
even-
day.
Paul Pierce.
Even- Go ahead.
This nigga,
Paul
look, hey,
Pierce.
look, EJ, hey, Mitch, what EJ finna do, he gonna act like I said average 30. I said that a nigga that can wake up and get 30. I didn't say average.
You just say every day, and then every day is 30. That's average, motherfucker. Every day is average.
I didn't get 30 every
Every
day.
day is
He get
average.
30 every day. He get
You can
30.
You can get every day. Let me ask y'all this though. So when we say pure scores, is it like does it matter how you get in your buckets? Is it a variety of ways? You feel me? Like is it a high value? Like is Jamal Crawford a pure scorer? You know, a Lou Williams, like who would you put? I'm just asking, who would you put in a pure score bag?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
they're pure scorers. They just, it's at a certain level. Like it's
Yeah.
different levels to the
That's tiers to
pure
it.
scoring. Yeah, I think Lou and Jamal are definitely pure scorers,
But
but
Lou tier could have been higher than what it is. He just minimized himself by coming off the bench so much.
He didn't want to. They made him come off the bench when
Yeah,
AI
that-
came
that
back
about
to
a
Philly.
system.
They
But
set
he
him
wanted
down.
after that. He wanted to though. He
Nah,
never tried to change
nah.
it.
I watched him. He said he's never asked to come off the bench. He said when Allen Iverson came back, Philly told him it wouldn't be right to have Allen Iverson, coming off the bench in Philly. And then he said since then his career been set. Cause you gotta think if it's just better for teams. So like if I pick Lou up as a starter, I gotta pay him like $20-30 more million. If I keep him as a sixth man, I can get away with lowballing his whole career.
And then when he went to Atlanta, he got hurt, and then he had to basically get back in Toronto, one at six man, and then he just became a six man after that. Just to
Yeah.
that role.
Okay.
Yeah, he only started like that. Yeah.
My problem with what Paul Pierce said is that he had no issue saying that he was a better scorer than Jordan, but he took issue when Trace McGrady came up. So when they said Trace McGrady, he was like, I don't know, that's a tough one. I don't understand the lot. Like, I don't know what this hold is that Trace McGrady got on people to where you can.
He had it on,
I love him with
He had
Red.
it on you too, nigga.
Red, that's but I'm a realist.
Man.
He is, but you can't doubt whether you're better than Trace McGrady and say you're clearly better than Jordan. That doesn't make sense.
I don't
I'm
get
with
that.
you though.
That don't make sense. Yeah, I'm like, what?
well, he's not better than either of them, so it's fine.
That's facts. That's big fact.
Hey, what? But now I want to say this about Paul Pierce, bro. He's been a bucket his whole career. Paul Pierce has been a bucket, and he has had success scoring the ball from high school to the NBA. I think that he just, like y'all said, when he started drinking, you start saying stuff that I don't think you believe, right? I don't think you believe.
I think he
that.
believes it though.
No, he
You
probably
think he
believe
does?
it.
Like if you watch the podcast, bro, a lot of shit he be saying, he believes that shit, bro. Like he feel like he feel
I
like he's
mean,
top 5. And you
yeah.
guys feel like
If I'm being realistic about it, if I'm Paul Pierce, I probably look at basketball differently than like object. I'm not gonna be objective. Like, yo, I was one of them ones. Like, I
Right.
don't think nobody scored better than me if I'm Paul Pierce. Now, in
Right.
reality,
Yes. Yes.
you know what I'm saying? On the outside looking in, we like, bro, okay. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you would,
Yeah. Because
but I can
as a
understand
competitor,
being, yeah.
competitor.
If I can understand it from his perspective, he probably think that. But yeah, you could say that to when you hanging out with KG and them
Yeah.
at the crib, not on national, not
that's the
just throwing
problem.
it on the internet.
Look,
That's
that's
Not
the
on
nuts.
this.
problem. When he had the
What,
crib, it's
nigga?
always the camera in his face there. That's the problem.
Yeah, well, he just can't see.
That's the
Hey,
problem.
Wait till it
you wanna go
turn
live?
off.
Like,
You know when it's going live.
he said they don't call me the truth for no reason.
Hey,
So this it's two different people. So hey, so if Melo says this, do you feel the same way?
If Melo,
Yeah.
I like that
You know
question.
how people,
I like that question.
people regard Melo as one of the greatest
Yeah.
scorers. So is it different from Melo?
Was it a definite though?
I mean, not.
Before you go,
I
was
mean,
it a definite? Did he give a definite? Or he said
I'm
one
saying
of
if Melo said he scored better than Jordan, or if
You
Melo
don't
just
think
said,
both? Because I think
well,
Melo
I think Melo's.
believes. I think Melo.
Yeah, Melo probably think he scored better than Jordan too, but he be high.
but I mean,
He
let's
be
be
high
real
too.
though. Like,
He be high.
look at Melo's
What
bag
did he
though.
say, Zed? What did he say?
I don't
Did he
care
say,
how. What is bad? It's nice
did he say
bad.
he one of the best scorers, or he said he is the best scorer? That's what I'm
Paul
asking.
Pierce.
Paul Pierce.
No,
Did he
Paul
say
Pierce,
one of
he's the
He said he
best.
is.
Well, once you say you're better than Jordan, I'm thinking you're
Yeah,
saying you're the best.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Once you
y'all
say
saying that
I'm a
New
better
Jersey
scorer
don't know
than Jordan,
Yeah,
I think you're saying you're the best.
and without hesitation, like yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. For you
Jordan
to
was the
question
first name
T-Mac
that grew
and
out,
nobody
and
else,
that's what I'm saying. Once you say I'm a better scorer than Jordan, I think you at least think you're number 2 at a
that's when
minimum.
I pull my mic off and be like, all right, I
At a
see why.
minimum.
all right, cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. This nigga's out of
Hey, the
control.
same way Tony Allen did Rashad McCants when he said he
Oh
could get
my
81.
God.
All right, we done, guys.
What can you say?
let's wrap it up.
I Lord.
Let's wrap it up. Let's get up out of here.
Rashad McCants. He got
Out
his
the
mind.
mud, Rashad McCants.
Oh my God.
He wrapped that shit
Who
up,
you-
But
man.
nah, Mitch, I think Melo a better scorer than Paul Pierce. So
See, we had this conversation on here.
Yeah, he
Hey,
did.
Red, go ahead.
Not
Go
to-
ahead, Red. I ain't saying nothing.
Nigga, we did. I said Melo. You would have did this whole discography on Paul.
I had a couple. So hear me out, Dirk, because you weren't here. Zell, I can't. If you let me know if you remember the conversation. So all I said was when we talking about scoring, right? Paul Pierce is less of a shot chucker than Carmelo Anthony was. I think. So. What I did was I went and looked at where points per game all time for Paul Pierce and what Melo was.
yeah.
And there's about 1,800 point difference, right? But Carmelo shot 3,500 more shots than Paul Pierce. You feel what I'm saying? And they I think Paul Pierce's percentage was at like 40 and Melo's might have been like 37. So my point was, I was saying if Paul Pierce took 3,500 more shots, then essentially he would have passed Melo shooting at the same rate. And this is all twos. This ain't counting free throws or threes. This is just all twos, 3,500 more shots. He would have ultimately passed Carmelo.
So
and if my aunt had a pick, it should have been my aunt.
I'm just saying. I'm just telling you how I got
so he's
there.
more efficient. He's a more efficient scorer.
He's more efficient. So when I think the conversation of Paul Pierce and Carmelo is closer than we like to give it credit for.
No,
I'm not
close.
saying that he is. I'm just saying it's a better conversation than him saying he's a better scorer than Jordan.
That's why I said I think it's close though. Yeah. No, I think it's close for sure.
Yeah,
it's close.
If
yeah.
we in the gym, we got
Melo.
Paul Pierce over Melo ever. We can stop that bullshit. We not picking Paul Pierce over half the niggas we like.
I'm picking Melo.
And Red, why is that? Why do people hate Pierce?
He don't got no muscle definition.
You're right, Derek. He just
And that sleeve, that wristband weak when he wears it like that.
You know, you play 2K and you first on the high point.
Gear is
You got
weak.
the brown shirt, the sweatpants. That's Paul
Yeah,
Pierce.
that's him. His shit weak. His gear weak.
I used to hate the way he
No
wore
swag
his
with this
and all
bucket.
that.
No swag with his butt.
No flag with his jersey falling off the side of his arm.
Yeah.
It's
That nigga
weak,
just look
man.
dirty, man. He look
Yeah, just weak, man. I like my dude to have a little swag with his bucket.
Hey, you know what?
Pause.
Why they ain't paused them yet, Mitch?
Oh, wait.
Please. Please, Mitch. Pause these niggas, Mitch. Please.
Wait, EJ. Flag.
Because if I was to say it, y'all would have shut this bitch down.
Hold up. Flag on the play. Dirt.
Sorry.
No Diddy, man. What's up?
No,
No, you too, nigga. You in there with him talking about he look musty. I don't even know what that means.
No.
You
didn't
he
hear
look
what
musty.
Hold on, you didn't hear what Dirt said.
What
I
you
said?
That nigga said, I like my man with a little swag.
No, I ain't giving you that. Zale, Red said that a couple episodes ago. You know why Tyrese Halliburton don't look good? He ain't got no swag to him. His game ain't sexy. He got to look. He in the same bag. In the same bag.
Talking about Mitch. I mean, it ain't the same. You can't make a pause worthy situation. They gotta fit pause words in the conversation. Make it cover your content.
It was all pause, is what I'm saying.
I'm sick of pause.
Let me ask y'all this. So if y'all had to rank, give me y'all for y'all best pure scorers all time. Who are y'all 2 or 3 best pure scorers all time? If you had to make your list, you feel me?
Kobe.
You got Kobe on there.
Kobe and Jordan, top 2.
Kobe and Jordan. I
like KD and Melo.
Give a damn about you shaking your head, Mitch. You a Donovan Mitchell fan. Kobe.
Go ahead. Hey.
No. What we're not about to do is just disrespect LeBron like that.
That's what Mitch.
It's
boy.
crazy.
You read my mind. You read in my mind because that's exactly what.
Go ahead. Let me say this. Y'all said pick 2. Y'all said pick 2. Why I gotta have the same 2 y'all got?
You don't, but you said that. You said
I got the same 2 you got.
Kobe. To me, Kobe over Jordan. I mean, Kobe over LeBron. So I don't give a fuck about.
Let me ask y'all this. So playing off Mitch. So Mitch, for y'all panel, do y'all think that LeBron James is a pure scorer? Does he fit the definition?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
That's a tough one. I like. Hey,
by definition,
he do be scoring. He be scoring, but it's not pure.
By definition, yes. But if you going like based off of what I feel like all of us were saying, no, he just knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, I by definition, yes, bro. But by what we were saying, I don't think we were saying.
He score a lot. He do score a lot.
Yeah.
It's just not very pure sometimes.
So they want.
Hold on.
I got you. They want this shit to look like Kyrie.
No, we don't.
Man,
We just don't want it to look like.
No, we don't.
I don't care how you
Step
think
back,
about
he
Melo
looking
with
weak.
a score,
Step
he
back,
didn't
he
have to
got
dribble.
be looking weak.
If it goes
It
in,
gotta look like Kyrie.
So hold on. So
It do go in sometimes.
So if we doing that, then Shaq would be a pure score.
Facts. That's in there.
If we going like LeBron,
He pure, yeah, Shaq pure.
That's
but
pure,
but
nigga. Yes,
LeBron can't.
he's in there.
But Shaq can't shoot a free throw.
What's that matter?
I thought being a pure scorer came in all forms though. That's what I thought.
But I asked y'all that earlier. Y'all said it
KD
go.
might be a. I
said
think
it all
KD a
forms.
purer scorer than Bron.
That's what I said.
You think KD fit the bill more?
I think he
Yeah,
a
that
purer
is
scorer than
true.
Bron.
Free throw, that's a part of scoring. So yeah.
But he don't shoot a lot either. KD don't shoot a lot.
I'm just saying,
Hey,
but in all
what makes-
forms though he can score.
So what makes Jordan a pure scorer?
He do everything at a high rate.
Yeah,
Except for three ball.
midi, cup. He can
Post
shoot a
game.
little 3. He can shoot a little
He
3 if he
open-
got
The
to.
legs.
His three point percentage
Okay,
probably like
okay.
36, 37.
Are you saying that
He wasn't
because
shooting
of
threes.
percentage? Are you saying that because of percentages?
He just got. I just. Yeah, eye test probably.
I test.
Okay.
We can do both.
No, you
Eye
can't.
test.
No, you can't.
I'm going
You
eye
don't?
test. I'm going eye test.
What-
You
hey,
can't.
That's
No, you
what I'm
can't.
going.
You
What's
can't do
Jordan?
percentage.
You can't do it. You
percentage?
can't do it stat wise.
I got you, Rick.
When
What?
I
What
watch
we looking at?
Bron, it don't look as pure.
No, I'm just saying.
Thank
I'm saying
you. I
we do
test.
That's
percentage.
it.
All right.
When he do that thing between the legs, that
Yeah. Or this right here.
he might roll.
Hey.
It just look weak, man.
Cash.
It go in.
Cash.
He got a lot of points.
I'm
I got you.
I'm like EJ now. That nigga need to retire. Y'all getting on my nerves.
Hold on, because we gonna get there, Red. Hold on, Red. Percentages. So
You can talk about
Michael
He need to
Jordan,
retire.
Michael Jordan field goal percentages from the floor. He pretty much at 50%, y'all. It's about
Yeah.
from the floor,
we
not
know.
from the 3-point
We know.
line. From the 3-point line, he shot pretty bad. His highest for the 3-point line looked like it's 38, but early in his career it was 18, 16, 18, 13.
He wasn't
Early in
shooting
his
no
career was
threes.
pretty
for
bad.
real.
I see that.
But from the floor, just
That's
period
awful.
though, it was about 48 to 50 damn near every season.
But y'all
And
know
if I'm
Jordan.
Now
But
look at
y'all know
I'm
the
Jordan
shooting
with the hair and the herringbone. He
13%,
wasn't shooting no three. He probably shot 1 3 a game.
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
that's
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm saying.
saying.
Yeah, from the three, it was bad.
If I'm shooting
Look,
13% from three and 50 from the
he,
field, I'm getting buckets in the
he
two
shot
point.
one per game, y'all. Early on, he got
That's what I
each
said.
season he shot one per game. His highest per game was like 3 and 96
Oh
3-point
yeah,
attempts.
And
he
Yeah,
ain't
he
even
didn't shoot a
shooting
lot.
no threes.
yeah,
Yeah, he didn't shoot a lot.
he can't shoot. So why shoot
He,
him?
he
but
shot
listen,
That mid
38%
range
his
was
20 years,
crazy,
dog.
man.
He,
He can shoot that midi. That
Hey,
midi
hey,
was
That
crazy.
mid-range,
hey,
that
you look
push
up
off too.
you look up LeBron's field goal percentage.
Real, I got you. Is LeBron? So y'all, because y'all saying this to me. So,
It's disrespectful.
bro, I feel like we forget LeBron in early days. I think people
Mm-hmm.
don't remember 2003, 2010 Bron, bro. That shit was pure, y'all. I'm sorry. Everybody like to say he was a bully and just bulldozing. He
He was
wasn't
doing
just doing
different
that,
shit like
Red. I'm sorry, Red. I don't care
That
you
shit was
sitting on your
overrated,
couch.
man.
He was doing a little
Overrated?
turnaround.
That shit was
hold on,
overrated,
hold on.
man.
You said he was doing what he was shooting. The whole reason
Yes.
he lost to San Antonio because they drug off his ass. He didn't want to shoot.
You picked up one. That's one series. We talking about 9 seasons. I
That was
just
that was the one. I'm saying that was the one team that was like, bro, you know what? We're just gonna bag the fuck up. There's a lot of niggas that guard me close. I'm not shooting no fucking threes. I'm getting to the rim.
But you can't shoot, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
My
He
point
can't
exactly.
even. Bron couldn't shoot back then.
My
He
point
couldn't
exactly,
shoot.
nigga. It's
He
you
Bron,
couldn't
better
shoot
tell if
back
you
then.
play me
You
close.
gotta play your game. You can't let them play your game for you type shit.
But what I'm saying is, if you playing me close, that means you're playing into my game. With
Yes.
LeBron. That's what I'm saying. You're not playing your game, so you had one coach that was smart enough to do it.
from
Mavericks
from
did it
two.
too.
Bron has been a 35% 3-point shooter or higher since about 2007.
Okay.
Okay.
He is not shoot back. He's 1 for 3 from the 3-point line, guys. What we talking about? What we doing here?
You said
Yeah,
And
that's
from the
cool.
floor,
That's nice.
he's at 48 to 50. He about the same
Just-
range as Jordan was from the floor.
Man, look, man, it just didn't. It used to just didn't look good, man. It still don't
Still-
look great.
You know what? I'm gonna
Still
post
never
the
look
highlight tape of
Please.
LeBron for y'all. Because
It's
y'all
just
y'all forget.
The
Y'all
dunks
forget.
good. Them
all,
handles used
all
to
them
be
nigga highlight tapes
suspect,
of him
man.
dunking the
Them
ball. I don't
handles
watch the
used to
LeBron James highlight tape.
them
Every
handles
LeBron,
used to be suspect with
hey,
them.
it's so sus. Nobody can stop it.
it's a bunch of
Huh?
chase downs and dunks. That's all you gonna see on them
No,
highlights.
Yeah,
no,
it's
it's a lot
not.
of pull-up
It's
jumpers.
not.
It's a lot of turnaround fadeaways. It's a
He
lot
would
of
used to
a
get
lot
the,
of
he used
mid.
to get the he used to get the pull up jumper in rhythm a
I can't.
lot when he got going. He used to get that going a little bit, but let's not get it
Yeah,
twisted,
like
bro. He used to be broke from you couldn't shoot.
that nigga Bron got one of the weakest mixtapes ever. Man.
He couldn't shoot,
That's
bro.
You want to talk about me hating?
I ain't trying to
You
hit
hating crazy.
Yeah,
I ain't trying to
I'm
hit
You,
not saying that
Bron, Bron ain't got no weak mixtape. We ain't go that far.
Yeah,
he was crazy.
He
He was
he the great
so
he the great
he was
he the
so
greatest player.
athletic, bro, and so like just imposing, brother. He a lot of times you couldn't do nothing with him. And so I think it was when we say it's a lot of dunks and stuff like that, that's not taking credit from
Hey,
him. Like you playing to your strengths of your game. And he did that better than a lot of people, but I think that it still wasn't very when we talk about pure scoring, I don't know if it was like that great to look at. It was effective, and I think that's what Mitch getting at. Like maybe it wasn't, but they couldn't do nothing with it, and I agree.
Mitch don't believe in wasted
But
bashes.
when we start talking
Fuck
about the other guys that did it, it just looked better from a standpoint of
I know
eye
y'all
test.
y'all probably think Paul George is a better pure scorer, don't you? Paul George better pure scorer than Bron?
That nigga number one
Paul
player
George?
ever.
Oh, George.
You
Yeah.
heard me say
Nah.
greatest player all
I
time.
don't know. I don't think so. I'm tired of Paul George too. I don't know.
You heard
What
me
you
good
about to
on
say,
him.
Red?
I said that nigga the greatest player all time. He ain't even got top 5 mixtape.
Man, hating
His
terribly.
mixtape probably is crazy, bro. His
He ain't
mixtape
got
probably
top
crazy.
5 mixtape, bitch.
Hey, Dirk. So why you think LeBron need to retire, man? How y'all feel about this Lakers situation? I seen some rumors
Why do
about
I
him
think he
getting
need to
traded to
retire?
Dallas. Yeah,
40.
what's
It's time to go, man. 40. We did everything. What we still doing, man? What we still doing right now? We
He
just
holding the
ran
team
up and
back.
down.
He
We
being better.
tied. We done drafted your son. We got him on his books for 3 more.
He
You
gonna
gotta get
Like
Bryce in there
he
first.
gonna
it's
say
time to go,
yeah.
man.
He gonna
It's
say
just
the
time to
Bryce
go.
thing.
We can't. He
y'all?
just. He can't do it for a whole game no more, and it's obvious.
Can y'all win a championship with LeBron?
Nope. I mean, we
You
can,
can't
but
win
Not
a
as-
championship
not as
with
the
this
first
team we
option.
got.
it ain't got to go. It can't go through him though. You
Yeah.
got. You got.
We can't win it. We can't win it with this lineup we got. So no.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this though. He just trying to put that number so far out the wall that nobody else will get it.
Stop it, yo. What we doing?
Let's get it. Then
No, I'm saying there's no
no
problem.
matter
with
what, you either gonna if he stop
what-
right now, you either gonna say he the best player ever or the second best player ever.
No,
It don't matter if he win another chip or not.
Yeah. That's
He's
what I'm saying. He
already-
don't gotta win another championship.
Listen,
Oh,
he's
another
already-
championship don't matter?
He's
Y'all-
already
Really?
He's already
Because the
greatest
Jordan
Not the
people
way you
gonna
gonna
already
win it.
say it ain't gonna.
Facts.
If he win another chip, what that's gonna change from the people that think Jordan's better than him?
player. Let me get my
You still ain't got 6. You didn't win 6. And it's gonna be the same argument.
He already the greatest player to ever play the game. They give him that.
You either think
I
that
just think-
or you think Jordan better, and
I
no
just
matter
think-
what he do from now to the time he retire, it's gonna be the same.
I think he's just trying to get that, push them stats a little bit further. So
I think he passed that.
Man, them
that's
stats is
it.
out of control,
I think
man.
he's
Where
trying
do
to
we
push it
try
that way.
to go with the stats?
What'd you say, Sam?
I think he
Oh.
just passed that because I feel like he's not gonna win no championship. Like being that
It's
top
over.
person, you're not gonna like. I just feel like a lot of people don't.
We got
wanna play
DeAndre
LeBron
Ayton,
because They feel
man.
like
We
it's
dead.
changing their game. They can't grow. Like I just feel like he got to help the league and the Lakers. He got to go.
Bro, fuck the league. He trying to get a check. He don't give a damn about them people.
I mean, I
He
get
sure
that.
don't
but
give.
he
He
was
sure
talking.
don't give a damn about
He
me.
don't give a damn about them people.
Yeah.
We
So
got
what's
DeAndre
wrong with
Ayton and
DeAndre
Jake
Ayton?
LaRavia. We.
If you watch him,
Huh?
he don't play the full games.
What's wrong with
He
DeAndre
gonna
Ayton?
put his stats up and he gonna go disappear. Damn,
DeAndre
Man,
Ayton,
the
man.
No,
Portland-
this is crazy.
Go ahead, Nick.
just
hold on.
Go ahead,
Hey,
Nick.
I got a question. I got a question.
Portland
Nick.
just
Go ahead.
bought him out. Portland just sent him to the crib.
No, hold up, Dirt.
They ain't got no
Hold up,
problem
Dirk.
doing that. He
Hold
must be
up, Dirt.
terrible.
Hold up, Dirt. Miss been shaking his head for a long time. Let's hear this DeAndre Hayden shit. Let's hear
Hey,
this shit.
okay. I got a question.
All right.
So
Okay.
we had he's on this all the old niggas get out the league.
Okay.
So what superstar y'all gonna
Please.
get to what is it, 2027? Y'all supposed to, rebuild and get some new pieces?
You talking about the Lakers?
No, we did.
Yeah. You
No,
talking about
Lakers.
Lakers?
no,
We did.
2027. If you look at all the marquee people, they old as hell.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
said
we
it.
did.
So it's and all them players. So let's say y'all Kyrie. Does Kyrie play the whole game?
He played
Who gonna
more.
get who?
He
You
played
talking
more
about in
than- I think he played-
2027?
No, I'm talking about like before he got hurt. Does he play more of the game than LeBron?
Like now?
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, I
Offensively,
mean,
defensively.
well, he don't play on defense, so
Okay, so Kevin Durant. You can name these people. None of them played the whole game. If they have to, now he has Lucas, and now he can play. This year, he actually played more defense than he ever did before.
He
'cause
did.
didn't
I
have to
agree
do
with
more
that.
Offensively, so it's like y'all telling him to retire
yeah, it's time
for what? He's averaging
because
26.
he old.
He's not helping that team.
How's he not?
Because Julius Randle was light, his face was lighting up every time Bron
Like-
switched on him, and that's the problem. Julius Randle looked like he made him look. He was killing Bron. He just going right at him, and that's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah, because you got 2015 Bron in your mind.
No, I don't. I want him to go.
And the problem with that is that was a terrible fucking matchup. Why don't you have Rui guarding him?
What I
It's a
would,
terrible
I'm-
matchup.
It's a terrible matchup. Ju versus Bron.
Physicality wise, yes.
That's why I'm saying he need to retire then.
Hey, EJ Red said he got
Nobody
kicked
would
out.
ever say that, but we would have never say that before. Ju
Yeah,
is a
he's
bad
old.
matchup for Bron.
Yes, because he's 40.
I
That's
feel
what
like
I'm
Bron
saying. When
Bron-
Julius Randle start being a bad matchup for you, it's time to go. We got to go.
Why
Go
though? I
home.
don't see why.
We got to switch Rui on him. We got to go, man. We paying you $57 million. We got to switch.
That's the thing too. He
Yeah.
can pay so much money too, like just to go out there and just
Okay,
get
okay.
numbers.
So all right. So
Julius Randle,
No,
he didn't
okay.
go play.
if Kevin Durant is guarding Julius Randle, what's Julius Randle doing?
I don't
Same
know.
thing.
Put
Same
Kevin Durant
thing.
on the list with LeBron to get out the
He
league.
can go too. I'm ready for him to go.
I was gonna say Mitch.
You got another name, Mitch. We can add a list of people gonna kick out. Come on,
George.
Y'all just
Give
talking
him
about
out.
names to come back.
James,
Go
you can
home.
go too. Who else?
Mitch,
Go
don't do
home.
that.
Like all these old Steph is gone too.
Don't do that, Mitch. We said Dame should come back based off the conversation, but we've been saying
Yeah,
how the
Steph
old people
gone.
got.
I'm tired of all of them. You can get all of them out here. Yeah, they done did everything they can do, man. They just still try their best, and it didn't work.
My question is, what superstar y'all getting?
Huh?
You think Giannis is coming? He's not coming, bro.
Who, the Lakers?
Lakers. Who
We
y'all
got
getting?
Luka.
You got one.
We don't need
Mitch,
no
how
more.
much longer you want LeBron to play?
Right.
He's not diminished.
How much longer you want? I'm just asking.
How are we gonna do this, man?
Hold on. So
I'm
my
just
thing is,
asking.
when
Great
Kobe was
question.
playing, when Kobe was playing, it's like, all right, bro. You could tell.
He hung it up.
Yes, I can
But
tell now.
we also knew they weren't winning. Right? With Kobe now, that team, I think they won 37 games or some shit. With LeBron them, we still have these championship aspirations, and we need to be realistic.
That's
I
not
don't
fair.
think.
Yeah, it ain't fair to LeBron.
Wait,
I just said it ain't fair to LeBron. They're like, cause with LeBron, the championship will bust every year. He 40,
Right.
bro. You can't keep putting that on him.
Okay,
He can't.
I got a follow-up question.
He can't
But
do it.
it's LA though. But it's LA. That's the culture. Look at that banner behind Durr over there on the left hand side. Durr, look over your left shoulder. What that banner say?
Oh, it's
You
a
see
lot
them
of them up there.
championships over
Yeah,
there?
it's a lot of those.
That's
Yeah,
the
it's a lot of
culture.
those.
So
We
That's
ain't
making
gonna
the
get no
wrong
more.
team.
We ain't gonna get no more though.
Saying?
We ain't gonna get no more.
So was it LeBron's fault that they lost to the Nuggets?
In 2022
Kind
or
of.
whenever?
Yes, anytime they lost to him in the playoffs.
I say, yeah.
He was real tired. He
Let me
was
tell you
real
why I say
tired
yeah.
out there.
It was dead meat.
I would
Anthony
say
Davis. They needed a center.
Go ahead. They did need a center.
I thought they needed a center. I don't think. I've always said this. Anthony Davis can't guard Joker. So
Nobody
trying to have
can.
him. Yeah, but trying to have him guard Joker and be the number one scorer or whatever he wasn't there yet. I don't know, Miles. Look at Miles. Oh, let me get Miles.
Look,
You
hey,
ain't
I'm with you
got
though,
no money
Mitch,
for
but
no other players or nothing like that.
anytime Brown on the floor, you expect him to do more if you're in a close game. You're gonna always get penalized.
Did you see the numbers he put up against Ayton?
Who?
Joker.
No,
I don't even want to
It
see
was
it.
like
I don't even want to
50,
see
14 and 14.
Yeah, it's like I was gonna say that he cooked this up.
50.
Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, listen,
I'm
Joker gonna
sick.
get his. Joker gonna
Look,
get his,
DeAndre
but you don't
Ayton
want
is-
Anthony Davis taking that burden on and having to do that and then try to score. That's all
Well,
I'm saying.
we don't got to worry about that no more. We got DeAndre Ayton.
Man,
So we don't got to worry about that.
Hey, you ain't got to worry about. He ain't got no snow in LA, so he good.
hey,
We
DeAndre Ayton
did.
talking about no basketball. He trying to be an OnlyFans model now, man.
We did, man.
Care about
We
basketball.
did.
So what do y'all think you need, Dirk? What do you think y'all need to be
A
prominent?
fresh
The Lakers?
reset, huh?
So who you want to build around? You build it around just
You gotta
Luka
build
or
around-
like
Yeah, we need to revamp the whole
Got to.
thing. I mean, I understand when you got Braun on your team, then you pretty much mortgage your whole future. So you just be giving up draft picks, giving up young players to get veteran guys to come in and ring chase and blah blah blah. So I mean, even whatever I say we need to do, I don't even know if we can do it because we don't got no draft picks. We don't got nothing.
Hey,
So
but
we got to roll out Luka and DeAndre Ayton and Bronny. I don't know. That's
Hey,
weird.
but to be fair,
It's
though,
over.
Hey, look though, Dirk. To be fair though, we do got some nice young people. We just ain't got, like you said with LeBron, you can't bring nobody else in because you got
We
AR,
had tons, and we had tons of them before he got there, and when he first got there, we let all of them go. So now we looking at it like, we got to compete with the OKC and
the Nuggets,
man.
the
They got
Mavericks.
them dudes 17 years old, man. We in trouble, man. We in trouble, man. They got 12 deep, but 19-year-old wings.
The Rockets trying to get somebody else too. I seen.
They just got let Cam Whitmore go.
Good.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
need
They
to
trying to
let
use
someone-
draft capital.
So
They got 2 second-round picks for him.
competing with that, man. I don't know, man.
The
Then you
West,
got
I ain't gonna lie, the West just don't smash. Period. The West is don't
smash.
Who y'all think the say it again, Red? What you say?
The Lakers still is a top 5 team.
Really? They got to be off the back of Luka.
Well, you got Luka, but you don't know if he's gonna be in shape.
I think this, y'all. This is what I think for the Lakers. Hear me out on this. I think if y'all actually go find a 4, like a significant 4-man, when LeBron plays the 4, y'all are not effective. When he is guarding Julius Randle, when you expecting him to get rebounds,
Hold up,
that's his ass.
hold up, we had
He need
one.
to be the 2.
But look, we had one, but they didn't want to give him a 5. You should have kept
Who?
AD. They should have kept AD at the 4. Just gave him the 5 he wanted.
Yes.
We had
Yes.
one.
They gave
I agree.
him a 5 in the bubble. We won a chip.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
And
what they
what's
need.
crazy, and Dwight said he would have came back and played for vet minimum. You could have got Dwight back for vet minimum at that time.
Yeah, we ain't want Dwight
Yeah,
was
but he was on
doing.
his Warrior
Yeah, we
stuff, man.
good. We
Don't
couldn't
nobody
have Dwight though. We couldn't
I
have
don't,
Dwight in the locker
Jerry, I
room.
don't
He
give a
was.
damn what he do off the court. I just
Nah,
think
he was doing it. It looked like he might have been doing it in the locker
On the
room.
court.
Dennis Rodman was too. We let that nigga get some rock
Nah,
out of
man,
here.
Dwight, man, they got Dwight right where he need to be, man, over there playing in the big 3.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to think. Ted in the comments said we y'all like who? Like name of 4. I don't know the specific person. It's not a lot of
It ain't
specific
one.
ones, but it's somebody similar to how Chet Holmgren is for the Thunder, like a stretch 4, but a
Like a Bobo?
6'10", 6'11".
You say Bobo.
Bobo.
You say Bobo.
I don't like Bobo. I don't
What
like Bobo.
Somebody gotta give him a
does
chance
Chet do
though,
that
for real.
Bobo can't?
He'll fit right in with DeAndre.
I think, look, y'all might not like this name. It might be bad, but John Collins from Utah, he getting out of there. Get you a John Collins, man. Get you a John Collins. I just don't want. My point is, LeBron James don't need to play the fucking 4. Get LeBron James off the 4 position. Because when he playing the 4, that shit's ass.
Yeah, John Collins, that's a decent pickup. We'll be like a 5 seed. 4-5. John Collins and DeAndre.
You got to listen.
Nobody got no heart, man. Ain't nobody got no heart. What
You
do I
put LeBron
want?
at the 4. That shit.
Because we can't get shit in LA.
Yeah, you're right. That's all I got. I
I
don't got no expectations, Red. I ain't got no. I'm actually thinking about moving on to the Hawks. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about going down the street to Atlanta, man.
You might well. He gonna be on that watch. I can't say it on here, but he gonna be on that watch. Me become an ATL fan. He gonna be on that watch. I can't say it on here, but he gonna be on that watch.
I'm already on it. They get on my nerves, man. I don't even care to talk about it. The Hawks, yeah, bro. I talked about this last pod. They got a great roster. We got 8 people that do the same thing, man. We got to do something. Mitch brought up the fact though that they may be trying to do a Pacer style where we just got a 6 to 9 man rotation of guys that everybody can do some shit. But I gotta see it.
I love Atlanta, but I gave up on them and all.
You can't do what, Red?
I love
this their best roster they done had in a long time.
I said I love them as a city, but I gave up.
Oh, okay. Yo, Mike keep going now. I can't hear you. I don't know if
You gonna chat right here.
Where y'all at? Y'all about to hoop?
Yeah, we got a game today at North.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna kick you out there. Bye, man. You good?
All
right, man. Appreciate you, man.
Ducking smoke. I left
out. Oh, no, you good.
I had to come back. Make sure I show my face.
They was talking about you when you left, bro.
Man, don't nobody care about that shit, man.
All right, Miles, man. Go ahead, man. I hope y'all win.
Y'all have a good day, man.
All right, dog.
Bro.
Yeah.
Let me see. They kick him out, man. Hey, I want to ask y'all this last question before we go. Best team in Texas, man. So now we got Dallas Mavericks. They picked up Cooper Flag and Anthony Davis at the end of the season. Then you got the Rockets, who just picked up KD, Clint Capella, and who was they? They picked up one more.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith. And then you go to San Antonio Spurs. Oh, yeah, they traded Cam Whitmore, and then you got the Spurs, who just picked up Dylan Harper and Luke Cornett as a backup. I thought the Spurs needed a backup center a lot because they were subbing. They had Harrison Barnes running their backup center sometimes, and what's the dude with the curly, the green hair? Sochan.
Sochan, yeah.
Sochan play every position on that team.
Yeah, bro, and I hate this
game.
It's so bad.
It's ass.
Hey, Mister, do KD and whatchamacallit got to get that one?
Who?
Finney-Smith for sure. Yeah. We got to talk about that.
Yeah.
They gotta get the one.
Why they gotta get the one? Based off what, Red?
Drop me. Don't name drop me.
You gonna say my name? We gonna be in the locker room.
And that same thing you was saying, KD was hating, he name dropped him.
Oh, on the thing when he said I ain't passing the ball to Finney-Smith. Oh yeah, that's a fact. We gotta talk about that. Yeah, we definitely gotta. Bro, listen, there's 180
Hey, Houston not the
players in
best
the
team
league.
in Texas either, Ted.
Say what?
Who ain't?
I'll read in the comments. Ted talking about Houston the best team in Texas.
Houston
Who
is
the
the
best
best team to
team?
me.
Y'all
I
got
like
yeah. Go ahead, Dale.
Houston.
I mean, when it comes like health wise, I like the Mavericks, but it's like on being healthy and stuff.
Oh, well,
A
that's
fully
like
healthy
saying that
Maverick.
goddamn sun gonna
But
shine.
if a lot of people, I don't know, like you a Lakers fan there, I feel like D'Lo and AD had a good connection, kind of like not like a fully thing and stuff like that, but I feel like they can kind of get it back because they've been playing each other so many different times. So it's like it's now like, hey,
Hey, if you got
gotta
D'Lo
get it
on your
right.
team, you definitely losing.
Huh?
Chill, bro.
Oh,
Man,
my
that nigga
bad.
Dirk
Go
being a
ahead.
bummer, dog. This nigga
No,
sad, bro. That's sad ass nigga, man.
Nah, but
Man,
I feel like
between
D'Lo
Bucks and
gonna
the
be better though.
Lakers, oh
D'Lo gotta
man,
be better.
oh bad, my bad.
Yeah,
D'Lo as a
D'Lo,
backup point guard is fine though. If you
but he
got D'Lo
started.
running your backup,
Yeah, no,
We gotta
no,
you gotta hold the
perfect.
team down though.
Restricted
That's on
minutes.
the thing though.
Hey,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
Dirk ain't shit, bro.
Restrict
Bruh.
his minutes. Restrict them. If he getting like 12 to 15 minutes, you good.
good.
Heat check, might come in, hit 5 threes, or
Yes,
might have 17 turnovers. I don't
I'm
know.
with him.
Not
Because
gonna play no
hey, Dirk,
defense. One of the worst defenders I ever seen in my life.
tracks.
In my
Who is
life.
D'Lo?
When Bruce
D'Lo.
Brown was coming down court,
Man.
cooking this nigga, like he
D'Lo don't
was
even try to get through a screen. He
Well,
just
he
lean
can.
on the.
You can.
He
He
just
can be
lean on the
trash
nigga
now.
that's sending the pit. He just lean on him.
Yeah, he can be a trash defender now. Y'all got the biggest front court in the league.
Yeah.
Fucking Gafford, Lively, and no Gafford. Did Gafford sign back?
Who's
I think
they
Gafford's still
starting
there.
point guard though?
Gafford.
Who's starting at point guard?
It's gonna be Russell. It's gonna be
You still
Russell.
got Najee Marshall though, right?
Najee, they got Najee at the
There's
3
no
and
way
Clint.
this is better. There's no way this is better than Houston.
I like
Well, he
Najee.
said with Kyrie though. He
I
said
don't
with
feel
Kyrie.
like they're gonna do that with Kevin Durant. I feel like Kevin Durant gonna be hurt.
Yeah, he said healthy, Dirk. You said healthy.
Yeah, he did say
But
healthy.
they not
Yeah,
healthy
I
though.
feel like Kevin Durant gonna be hurt.
Kevin Durant's gonna be hurt, but Anthony Davis ain't.
Hey, Zill. Dirk says you can't give an if, so we got to pick right now.
Yeah, I'm saying right now they about to come into the year.
But I'm
He
saying
not
Kevin,
here.
but I don't know, man. I feel like Kevin Durant can possibly hurt that team because they had a nice young core and now they old. So it's like I feel like his experience can help, but I don't know how they gonna be able to play around with him and stuff. He's gonna take up a lot of shots.
What's the over under on their wins? They won 52 games last season. They win more or less.
I like over.
You ain't over?
It's not, you like Rockets over?
Over 52. Over 52 wins. Because that's how many games they
definitely
won.
gonna be better than the Mavericks then.
If they
play over 52,
But
yeah, that's
it's
tough.
But it's the overall like who gonna make it farther in the playoffs and stuff too.
Oh,
I don't trust
Yeah,
Kevin Durant,
overall.
man. I'm sorry, y'all. And there's no hating, Red. I don't trust him to be the guy. I don't trust him to be the guy.
who you trust on the? Who you trusting on the Mavericks?
He got 2 championships.
Kyrie. Y'all told me he the best skill player ever.
Kyrie ain't even
The best skill player in NBA history.
Hey, man. Y'all so disrespectful.
Y'all Kyrie ain't never
y'all
won.
Crazy.
So is Kyrie the one?
And
Is
then
he
this
the-
nigga
is he the number one option?
If Kyrie your best player, what has that ever gotten you to?
Nothing.
The same thing it got you for Kevin Durant. Nothing.
He was the number one
KD went to
option.
the finals.
He was not better than Steph Curry. We're not doing this. No, he was not better.
He went to the finals. He went to the finals with OKC.
We not
That's true.
saying.
That's
KD,
true.
your best player, go to the
As a
finals.
second option, Russell
Kyrie,
Westbrook.
as your best player, go get Anthony Bennett.
With Russell Westbrook as the best player.
Hey,
Yeah.
hold on.
No, that's crazy.
Hold up, Dirk.
Stop
We
it.
been-
Go ahead, Red.
You talking about
What, Red?
young
Go.
Kyrie?
Hey,
You can't say Anthony Bennett.
And we being technical, when Boston win against LeBron now, they play against LeBron East Coast Final, that was Kyrie's team. He was just hurt if we being technical.
Yeah, he went out there.
That was
Well,
his
it
team.
seems to be consistent. He's not going to be out there this year.
If we being honest, I'm fine with putting Kyrie and KD in the same bag. We can put them in the same bag.
Okay,
Y'all
let's
don't
put
want to.
What we
Okay,
gonna
no,
put
let's
your
put him in the
favorite player?
same bag, and then now you got on the
SGA won a championship.
Hold on,
SGA
but
not your favorite
besides-
player.
Yes, he is.
No, he not. Stop, bro.
Prove
The
it.
Rockets roster is definitely better than the Mavericks.
Not he's unhealthy. Great. I don't. You're right. I agree. Let me just. I think
Let's
real good.
take
Real good.
KD and Kyrie out of it. Take KD and Kyrie out of it.
let's take him out of
You
there.
got
Let's take him
Klay
out.
Thompson
Yeah.
washed. Cooper, we don't know yet, but probably gonna be good. Anthony Davis, good.
Look at
to
Red.
great,
Look at Red.
but he gonna get hurt.
Gonna say that bullshit.
He gonna get hurt, and then Lively with D'Lo, Najee
Jaden
Marshall
Hardy.
coming off
Jaden
the
Hardy
bench.
off the bench.
This Ross, okay, all right, it's cool.
Jaden
It's cool.
Hardy
That's
off
not
the
close
bench.
to Jay Hardy.
Hey,
This
it
is
made you
not
dope,
close
but
to the Rockets. It's not,
man,
and
listen.
I could argue the Spurs might be better.
I was just gonna say the Spurs low key got a stacked ass team.
Spurs do got a team though. It depends on what they're gonna do with D Fox
Bro,
and stuff too with them
listen,
guards.
You think they
Dirk
keep D
just
Fox or they trade? Oh, go ahead, Rick. Oh.
Dirk just told Zell he can't get no what ifs. We not giving no what ifs for the Spurs neither. Them niggas ain't one
Oh
shit.
no, it's not a what if. No, this
No,
is
what if?
literally
I'm saying,
they team. Ain't no what if.
no, I'm talking. The only reason I was saying what if the Zell was because he said about Kyrie, and Kyrie not gonna be there at the beginning of the year. The
Oh,
Spurs
yeah.
gonna have their whole roster.
I bet y'all
Spurs got their whole
$100.
team.
I bet y'all $100. Whoever won't take the bet, the Rockets record
Okay.
gonna be better than the Spurs.
Oh
Absolutely.
no, I got Rockets.
Yeah.
No, I got
Yeah.
Rockets better than the
Nobody's
Spurs.
arguing
I said
it.
Spurs.
Yeah, Rockets gonna be the best
I said
regular
the
season
Spurs
team.
might be
I don't
better than
feel
the
like
Mavericks.
yeah.
Yeah, he said the Spurs might be better than the Mavericks. That's what Dirk said.
I'm not expecting the Mavericks to be good this year.
Okay.
I'm expecting them to go to the playoffs, but I'm not expecting them to be no big win team.
No juggernaut.
Yeah, because they doing it based off of Kyrie.
Like play in, you think they're gonna be play in worthy?
You feel like
The
Cooper Flag not gonna do nothing?
I think they're gonna make top 8.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
be
but
playing
listen, y'all. Before Kyrie and them got hurt, that was a top 4 team in the West.
Yeah.
That team was good.
They're gonna be top 8.
Oh, I think they're gonna be a top 5. I think they got top. I think they got one of the better teams in the
I
West.
think we forgetting they got the number 1 pick on the team though.
What's
too.
Cuz name though? I'm not.
Which one?
Who's playmaking though? Who's playmaking for that roster?
What's the guy name that came
D'Lo.
last year that was
They got it.
cooking? That I asked you about
D'Lo, that's their playmaker.
the point guard.
Nah,
The point guard.
Anthony Davis.
He
Anthony
stepped
Was it
in
Davis
Quentin
when
Grimes or Spencer Dinwiddie, Rick?
he stepped in when
They
Kyrie
in
got
trouble
hurt
with
last year.
D'Lo.
and played the
Right.
game.
They got rid of Spencer. I think Spencer went to another team, didn't he?
Yeah, Spencer gone.
He a free agent.
They was
Who's
calling him like Baby
playmaking for
Kyrie.
the Mavericks?
I'm trying to think of who you talking about, Rick.
What's it?
He played for the
I like-
Mavericks. Who's dude that played for the Mavericks? Anyone of y'all know? Last year,
Not
Kyrie got
Najee
hurt.
Marshall was who?
Najee Marshall.
They was calling him like Baby Kyrie. I can't remember his name though. He was
Ooh,
hooping.
I don't know.
Oh no, I ain't never heard of
I
nobody.
never
named
heard
that.
that one.
Hey, now like Ted, I know who I'm talking about. Ted was sending me clips of him. I can't think his
Yeah,
name.
put it in the
Baby.
comments, man.
I think I know who you're talking about too. I'm trying to. I'm
He
gonna look
owned the
up the game.
Mavericks.
They brought him up. He
Hardy,
got
you
pulled
talking about
off.
I
Hardy?
know you talking about the guard.
Yeah.
He was doing all right, but
Let me see if I can
they-
find his name. Yeah.
He'd be a decent backup. I'm not saying star. He'd be a decent
I'm
backup.
saying, but who gonna play make for them even with Kyrie?
They got Christie out there, man. Is it Brandon
Next-
Williams, Red?
Who?
Brandon
I think
Williams?
so.
Brandon
I think-
Williams?
Yeah.
That's who they brought up.
Dirk, let me ask you something though, because you said something about playmaking, right?
Yeah,
You say playmaking.
passing.
I got you, but like in this era, what point guard average over 5 assists outside of Trae Young?
Halliburton, Luka.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, for somebody got to pass. I ain't saying it's like
Somebody got to start the offense.
somebody got
to start the
play
offense.
make, and I think Kyrie was a benefit of Luka playmaking. And
So
I don't know with the current roster construct. I don't know because Kyrie's the scorer. He looking to get his own bucket.
can AD not be that though? Like if we throw it down, can AD not be that?
I was just asking.
No,
yeah.
I'm asking y'all.
I think Anthony Davis
I don't know.
can.
He's the playmaker.
This is how I'm thinking the offense gonna go. Like even like playing with you, Dirk. Like we know, you score first goal, so we know we're gonna get open based off of how you score the ball. So when you score and people gotta pick up on you and pick and rolls, you gotta pass and somebody's gonna be open.
Yeah,
I'm thinking they're gonna play that way. I'm not thinking they're gonna have like a structured style of play.
Yeah,
like,
but
I'm thinking. Go ahead, Dirk. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just asking because Kyrie, he good for 4 or 5 assists, but not. He more for self is what I'm saying. So I'm just wondering who's gonna be because Cooper needs somebody to get him involved. Anthony Davis needs somebody to get him involved. Klay Thompson damn sure needs somebody to get him
It's
involved.
gonna be a bunch of hockey assists, like when they went to the finals.
Yeah,
like, a lot of them, like outside of Lucas, everything else was hockey assists.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say this, y'all. I think that they're gonna have to change their offensive style to start the season. I think they're gonna have to start playing inside out. They're gonna have to start with we throwing the ball in the AD first, and the AD is gonna have to be the playmaker. As far as
where's Derek Lively
gonna
be standing? Where's Derek Lively gonna be standing?
I don't mind. See, I think AD is a decent passer. I think how they do that big on big screen and that big on big the lobs and stuff. I can see AD and Lively doing that. the same way that they did it. Go ahead.
No,
With
go
PJ
ahead.
Washington, I think if
Yeah.
you can do the same thing that PJ Washington and Lively and Gafford did.
Yeah, you
The
can play
same
high
type
low
of thing.
with them. You can play high low with them.
Yeah.
If you throw AD right at the free throw line and let whatchamacallit run the back lines, I think
Yeah.
it can look good.
Yeah.
But you got to think about this too, though. Y'all did, because we leaving out Cooper. Cooper played more of a 4 than a 3. So he might be in the way too, depending on how it goes.
True.
They play in worthy.
Because we requiring a lot of him this year, to be honest, with this team.
Yeah.
He gonna have to
He gonna have to take his game up to the next level.
He gonna have to go crazy.
He gonna have to go crazy. That's an 8 seed.
Cause he's starting. He how do y'all? So what y'all? Let me ask you this, Dirk. What's y'all expectations for Cooper Flag? How y'all feel about Cooper Flag? What you?
I think Cooper gonna kill.
What's his stat line this season? What's his stat line you thinking for him to have a good season?
Probably average anywhere from 15 to 17.
Yeah, I feel like at least 15.
8 boards, 7-8 boards, 5 assists, something like that.
So that's good, right? That's what DeAndre Ayton average, man. Why you don't like him? 15 and 8.
Oh,
DeAndre Ayton. That's what he do.
That's his career stat line.
You know why I don't like no damn DeAndre, man. He don't got no heart. He don't got no heart.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact. Yeah,
that's why I don't like
him.
him. I don't care about what his stats look like. He's 7-1. Get a rebound and so he ain't got no heart, bro.
Looking at you get the rebound. He ain't
I'm
getting no rebound.
I'm about to have a miserable time watching DeAndre Ayton.
Zell, you think they ought to trade for the Spurs? You think they ought to trade De'Aaron Fox, or you think they're gonna run the 3 guards? Him, Castle, and Harper.
How tall is Castle? 6'5"?
6'4", I think.
They gonna
6'4", 6'5". About the same, yeah.
They gonna give it a year, kid.
Yeah, give it a year, Red.
They gonna give it a year because you gotta let
I
Dylan.
think you gotta try, but I like I want them to put Wemby at the 4 and try to put Cornette at the 5.
Absolutely,
I ain't mad at that.
Oh, absolutely.
Where is Vassell at in this?
He played a 3, right? Ain't he a 3?
That's the problem, Rick. That your question is that's why I asked the question about it.
He gonna have to play it.
How tall is?
You think they bring Dylan Harper off the same night? To be a rookie or what?
He's gonna have to come off the bench.
What'd you say, Zed?
Dylan Harper off the bench.
Yeah, he coming off the bench. You can't. He's not.
Devin Vassell is 6'5", y'all.
He's not gonna start over De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, I know you're not gonna start the 1. I'm just saying, like, try to
Vassell.
put like multiple guards just because he was number 2.
Castle 6'6". Stephen Castle 6'6".
That's what I'm saying. But them dudes already been playing. They Harper got to come off the bench at first. Now I don't know what they're gonna do if he get to going crazy, but
I'll let him learn. I'll let him learn from Fox and then trade Fox. Like,
that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do.
Learn from him first.
Yeah.
Once you get it, trade him. Then you good.
I think
because
go ahead.
Because De'Aaron Fox contract up in I think at the end of the season anyway.
And I feel like Fox he got some value to him.
Yeah, he expiring. I think. Yeah.
It expired at the end of the season. Right? You be knowing this contract shit. I don't know nothing about it. Yeah, his contract come to an end at the end of this season.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, we get you out of here.
We
get you out of here after this year.
And we're gonna let our rookie guard learn from one of the best.
Look at you. Why you looking like that about?
He's one of the best closers.
That's a lot of damn money he was getting. 5 years, 163. He was worth that 5 years ago.
Shit, quickly getting 150. Quickly.
You gotta think though, he got Sacramento to the number 3 seed, bro. They was the number 3 seed.
They did. They had one good player.
He way better than Quickly though. And
he's better than Quickly.
Yeah.
Quickly getting.
I was saying this. Let me ask y'all. For the expectation for the Spurs, do y'all follow me on this? Do y'all think the Spurs are playoff contenders as currently constructed? Are they playoff contenders?
Right now,
I think so.
Yeah. Mitch, how you feel, Mitch?
Wemby got to take that leap on the offensive side, though.
They got Wemby, so they in playoff contention.
They playoff contention. All right, now as far as like actually making a deep playoff run, how far does that go?
Wemby got to take that leap. He got a
couple years.
Couple years.
I say first round.
First round.
Yeah, I don't know if they're ready to make. I don't know if they're ready to make no deep run, but
yeah.
Who y'all think they're gonna be top? So who would they?
Hold on, Ray. I want to answer. I want to get there. Hold on, Ray, real quick. Let me finish on the Spurs. So for me with the Spurs, y'all, if we saying, hey, we not gonna be a deep playoff team, right? We not making a deep playoff run. We just drafted Dylan Harper. We got a rookie of the year in Stephen Castle, and we got a rookie of the year in Wemby. Okay, and then all these guys are 23 and under. I don't know how much De'Aaron Fox can teach these guys about winning basketball. De'Aaron Fox is in his prime. I'm not in the mood to teach nobody. You think it's a competition. If we talk about I'm 27. You feel me? De'Aaron Fox is 27. He is still a top 10, 12 point guard in the league. So I'm not sure. I just want to go teach Dylan Harper how to compete against me. If we just, if I'm just being real. So in my mind, I'm saying this. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. What you about to say, Dirk? You got a point?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, in my mind, hey, if we know that we're not really going deep in the playoffs, why not go ahead and just let's trade Fox now, or at the end of the season, let him go, whichever way, and let us build our young core the same way the Pacers did, the same way the Knicks is doing. Let's build an organic kit to let Dylan Harper go take your bruises. A Stephen Castle, go take your lumps. Wemby. In order for them to actually be a good playoff team, to Red's point, I think Wemby has to get up to like 25 a game. He got to get to 25 for it to matter this season. But if we saying it don't matter for 2 or 3 years, then let's go ahead and let Fox go and get what we can from him.
I think you keep Fox though right now because you can get value out of Fox. So like, let's just say if we did some trading pieces, I can use him as trade bait. And as far as teaching, I ain't saying he'll go hold his hand, but he gonna pick up shit just by watching him be a pro.
He's a professional.
So he can see him on the court. He gonna see how he play the offense, how he run the offense, how he talk to the players, how he lift weights, how he do all this other shit. So you're gonna learn that way. So you do want a professional because it's actually hard for a point guard to come in out the draft and just get a team like that. That's the hardest position.
Yes, and he was at Rutgers.
Yeah, because he ain't really played.
He always at Rutgers.
Here you go.
It ain't a jab. I get what he's saying. It's like he didn't go to a prominent team known for winning. So
that's what I'm saying. Yes.
You're
not about to just walk into the NBA and goddamn run the team. Like you need to. You need somebody like Fox.
You got to learn the NBA.
Who's also had a lot of success. I mean, you saying he getting a 30 million, whatever. But Fox has had success in the league. So it's somebody that's good, even if you only need 1 year of that bridge. Hey, y'all, let me show you how to do this stuff. You either take it or you don't. I don't think Fox got to really like even just bring him under his wing more than he can just watch how Fox practice, how he play, and then learn that type of stuff like that. And I think, after that, you can move on if they think Dylan gonna be legitimate. They'll know.
Too, though. Dylan, I don't think the Dylan that we see gonna be the Dylan that we see in the NBA. I think Dylan gonna have to like.
He gotta change his game.
He gonna have to damn near make himself a pass first guard to play with the Spurs.
He got to give up that bar to win.
They showcasing Wemby, bro. So it's like he's not gonna be him unless only way he can be him. He gonna have to like get Wemby involved in the first 3 quarters and be a closer. Which I said De'Aaron Fox would be good for him because De'Aaron Fox is one of the best scoring guards in the 4th quarter.
That's true. You know how crazy. Yo, go ahead. What you gonna say?
I'm saying he can be a second guy to Wemby. I think if that's probably his ceiling. We've seen that with Duncan and Parker.
I'm asking you about Cuz though from last year.
Devin Vassell or Stephen Castle?
Castle, because I don't think
Castle comes off to me as more of a defender. He's not. He's more of a I can do what you need me to do type of guy.
He kind of come off to me like a third guy.
Yes. Devin Vassell is a bucket. Okay. Devin Vassell scores.
Then they're gonna send him to Portland or somewhere.
They might trade him.
So who they gonna make their Ginobili? Is my question, because I feel like they trying to do the same thing they did back in the day. So who they gonna make?
They got a couple. I mean, they got a couple options.
Vassell, if they did trade him, he could have been that guy for real.
Yeah, if they don't trade Vassell, I mean, they still got Keldon Johnson. They still got
Castle. I forgot about Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, they still got Keldon Johnson.
That's my UK guy.
It could be Castle as the third guy. He could be the third guy. I just think that I need to see some more out of his offensive bag a little bit.
There
to
you
be
go.
like, he a legit guy on the offensive end.
Right, because in my mind, I can say this confidently, Derek. I think that Dylan Harper right now today is a better scorer than Stephen Castle. I think he's already a better scorer.
I give you that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
What y'all think Wemby, what does Wemby got to do on the offensive side to pick his scoring though? Because we need him to score. I ain't gonna lie.
I would like for him to stop shooting so many threes, if I'm being honest. If I would like for him to start his game at the low block, mellow type of style, because you're 7'6", right? A lot of the time you can just turn around and shoot the ball. Right? So
get the nice little midi pull up, that free throw line area, get that.
He need to go get on that Giannis juice too, though. He need to
I want you to be a little less Kevin Durant.
Some of that.
There you go. I want you to be a little less Kevin Durant. A lot more Giannis.
Whatever they side Giannis up with, he need to go get that same.
I want you to be a little less Kevin Durant and more, because don't get me wrong, he can shoot. He can shoot. But when you at his size, bro, there's not anybody that I'm confident just saying, hey, he can guard him. On every night, on every single night, if you say, hey man, we got Amen Thompson checking Wemby. It just don't. Sometimes it just don't matter. You're 6'7",
It's not
man,
gonna
and
matter,
you're really
bro.
you're 6'7". If I'm catching the ball at the low block, I can literally just turn around and shoot over you. You know, and
Yes.
I jump really well. You know what I'm saying? So this, if he gets his physicality up, like y'all said with Giannis, and he's able to take those
And
bumps
he
and those
put on
hits,
the weight. He done put on some weight already.
sheesh, man, he gonna
Put in some
be
weight this
different.
offseason.
Hey,
Yeah, but go ahead, Mitch.
Speaking of Wemby, y'all got a problem with him out here in the offseason doing bicycle kicks?
Goddamn right, I do. You goddamn
Doing
right.
what?
He was doing
it.
soccer doing
Tell him it.
bro. It was crazy.
You can look at it one of two ways, though. Hold
He
on.
was doing bicycle kicks.
This nigga, bro, he's out playing soccer, Darren.
Let me
Take
the other way, though. Let me take the other way, y'all.
It was crazy.
I would try to make
Go
it make
ahead, Rick.
sense.
Go ahead, Rick, because he
I would try to
pissed
make it
me
make
off.
sense. It actually good for his footwork, though, as a big man, to be playing soccer. I don't agree
Not
with
by soccer, yes. Bicycle kick, no.
I don't agree with the bicycle kick. But y'all know we competitive, bro. It's like
Not
you
Ronaldo.
go play half-ass basketball. You gonna go
He
hard.
tried to do a bicycle kick.
Yeah,
It looked terrible too, Darren. When I say it looked like a 7'6" nigga doing a bicycle kick, it looked like it. That's what it looked
One leg up, and that was it.
Oh my god!
I don't want to see him doing no kicks.
Oh my god!
Unless he's kicking it to the wing.
I feel like he's forgetting how tall he is, though, too. Because a lot of players like that, they stay hurt. Like even looking like at Porzingis being 7'4", we never seen Porzingis at a.
He always hurt.
Hey, I thought that shit was in their contracts, though, y'all. I thought they weren't
That they couldn't.
I thought they weren't supposed to be able to do like.
I feel like that might have been an older one thing, though, Red. I think that might have been like in the 90s because Kobe
Aaron
never was
Jackson
playing
signed
in the
that
roster
contract.
and shit.
He got hurt real quick.
No, I'm saying that's basketball. I'm talking about like something else. Like,
Oh,
because I know Jay Will wasn't supposed to get paid when he did the motorcycle because you wasn't supposed to have a motorcycle. But the
oh
NBA
damn.
Man,
Yeah,
they probably
know
let Wemby. They probably let Wemby write his contract, Red.
Yeah, they probably did. But because I was thinking, y'all remember
you do whatever you want, man.
y'all remember Bron and KD, they was playing like flag football tournament. Y'all remember that? They was that was oh, okay.
But some of the teams brought. So I was gonna say some of the teams brought that to their training camp too, though. Afterwards, like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He don't even be doing no bicycle kick.
I wouldn't want my nigga. I wouldn't want Wemby paying none of that money. I mean, playing. I wouldn't.
Listen,
He made me
fuck
nervous
the Spurs.
at 7'5".
You are the future. You the future.
Fuck the Spurs. Listen, fuck the Spurs, nigga. You the face of the NBA. We need you. If we kicking Bron and them out, we
We need
you, nigga.
We need him bad.
The NBA, nigga, not just Spurs.
David Stern would have had none of this shit. This new commissioner too lenient.
Oh yeah,
yeah, man.
Adam Silver, he tries something new every year. You know what?
Probably have a soccer tournament at All-Star game.
Bro.
Niggas try anything at the All-Star game.
He don't know what to do.
All the American players are hurt, so we about to be looking terrible.
Like,
we're gonna be doing all kind of
y'all
shit.
do all these damn events. They need to just play a little harder. That's it, bro. We don't need y'all switching up the.
Don't give them no All-Star jerseys. Just give them their regular jerseys and go out there.
Man, that's what I'm gonna say. Go back to the throwback shit.
Please, bro. USA versus the world. What?
And put that purse up. You put that purse.
I was just about to say, Red. Now you know what? Motherfuckers like gambling so much. Put your bag up. Bet your next check, nigga. Everybody won't gamble. Put your check up.
Please do something else. We don't want to see USA versus world, bro. We don't want to see that.
No, we don't.
The world got nothing but sinners.
Cause I'm gonna say when you say world, that shit get real scary after about 3
It's nasty, bro. It's nothing but they got 17 sinners.
Nations.
And a bunch of Lou Dorks.
Nemhart, Benedict Mather, all that shit. Rick, you said this too, Rick. Top 5. So you said something about the top 5 teams in the West.
Oh yeah, what y'all think of? I was trying to see what y'all was saying to the Spurs. I was trying to see the top 5 because depending on their seeding, I think they might be able to beat somebody.
Yeah.
I do think the West is about matchups. I think the West is so stacked now. I don't even necessarily care how many wins you have. You could, if you fuck around and play the Nuggets in the first round at any seed, you might be in fucking trouble. You feel what I'm saying? So I think the West is about
Nuggets
matchups.
gonna be tough.
Top 5 teams I got the Nuggets, the Rockets, the Thunder. I still got the Thunder favor in the West, man. I don't know how y'all feel about that.
No,
But I
you
still
right.
got Thunder favor.
You right.
I
I just
still
don't
got
think they're
them.
gonna. I just don't think they're gonna repeat. But you damn right for having them in there.
Yeah, they
Okay.
might.
Yeah, they're gonna be tough
I
to
got
beat.
Thunder, Rockets, Mavericks. I'm sorry, not Mavericks. I said Thunder, Rockets, Nuggets, and then I had another team. I think the Timberwolves can make a jump this year, y'all.
Timberwolves.
I think the Timberwolves is still solid.
I think
I
If
still like
Ant
the
stops shooting,
Timberwolves.
Ant stops shooting on them down threes, yeah.
I'm
And
with you.
get out of that
With you.
bag. And then a healthy, I hate to say a healthy Mavericks, but a healthy Mavericks. A healthy Mavericks team is still alive.
So
I like that.
I like
So
AD at the
I think
four.
the Grizzlies
AD
is
played
out.
a four. He good.
I think Grizzlies don't. I got the Grizzlies not making the playoffs.
Say your first three again.
What?
Say your first three
I
again.
got the Grizzlies not making the playoffs, man.
Say your
the
first
Grizzlies.
three again.
First three, OKC, Nuggets, Rockets. OKC, Nuggets, Rockets.
Why you don't got the
do
Grizzlies?
y'all think the Spurs could beat the Rockets? I'm asking.
Mm.
Or Minnesota.
Nah,
The
I
Rockets
think they can win a game. I think the Spurs can win a game. I don't think they beat them. On paper, I still want to see what the Rockets look like. I'm not hating. I just don't trust Kevin Durant, y'all. But I don't know. I don't know. I think they match up really well with him. I think that's a good on paper matchup for both teams. But I think I got the Rockets winning in 5. Right now today, Rockets winning 5. That's how I feel.
over the Spurs.
Yeah, Rockets over the Spurs. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I got Rockets over Spurs. I got to see. I got to see they guards.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest.
I need to see.
Spurs beat none of them niggas right now. I'm just thinking like
No, you
I
not
think
wrong.
the 3 best teams in the
Like,
West
oh,
are the Nuggets. I think the 3 best teams are the Nuggets, the Rockets, and the Thunder. Now, after
Yeah.
that, you could convince me on a few
You got
teams.
Yeah,
Because you got I think the Clippers still gonna be good, even though they're a
I
little
forget about
older.
the Clippers. I do forget. I'm glad the Clippers picked up
EJ
Brook
don't like the
Lopez.
Grizzlies, but I think that when Ja play, the Grizzlies are good. They usually be in the mix.
we can get over this Clippers shit, man. Fuck the Clippers, man.
Yeah,
You down with
the
the Clippers?
Lakers. I mean, the Lakers gonna be in the mix. I ain't gonna get it twisted because
True.
Luka's just that good, and
Y'all
Bron
see
is
Ben
that
Simmons in the
good.
gym?
You said who?
Ben Simmons in the gym. Y'all see him?
Hey, he got the
No.
best
Ready.
summer workouts ever,
No.
bro. He got the best summer workouts.
We never want to see
No.
Ben
He said,
Simmons.
"Why are you working on that?"
We
No.
never want to see Ben Simmons in the gym again.
No, I don't have nothing. But
what Cleveland gonna look like, Mitch?
First in the
They can be
East,
top 2, 3 seeds. They're probably 1, 2, or 3 in the East.
with Lonzo,
definitely,
They gonna make some
definitely
noise.
one, definitely one in the East.
Yeah.
you think so? I mean, I think the East is wide open, bro. I
The
don't know.
East is awful.
You think they
The
gonna make
East,
one.
noise?
Yeah,
They
sad-
won.
sad but true. East just
They-
what it is.
everybody
If
just
they
got
won 68 last time, they might win 78.
Nah,
Listen.
they gonna do that much.
The Pistons are fucking around to be the 2 seed out East, man.
Hey, it's possible.
The Pistons fucking around to be 2 or 3 out there, bro. They
I think
fucking.
we still got to make another move.
they gonna be
I ain't like
they-
I ain't like they all season though.
We ain't gonna be able to tell Zell nothing.
I ain't like Duncan Robinson and who they got?
Zell didn't like it
Duncan
either.
Robinson and Karis LeVert. I didn't like that. That's
All right, let's talk about it then. How we feel about Malik Beasley, man? That's the real
they
conversation.
They hurting. I mean,
Because I feel like they didn't know what to do
it's-
after that. They were just like,
yeah, it's tough on them.
yeah.
It's
I
tough
feel like
on
that.
them.
Who is that? What you mean tough on them? What y'all mean? What you
Man,
mean?
that's why they.
I
that's why
think
they
that
had
the
to make
Pistons
the
was
move.
going. The Pistons was
Malik
going to
Beasley was the best
resign.
option.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's
think
getting
that,
paid.
and so they signed Duncan Robinson in his spot. But I like Beasley for them more than Duncan Robinson.
That day all that shit came out, he was finna sign this check that day. He was finna sign.
Oh, damn.
3 year, $42 million.
That's why
Y'all think he did that shit? Did he do that shit?
a lot of people saying it was
Probably doing that. He
a
probably
lot of people
Yeah.
saying it was his money man. A lot of people saying it was his money, like his agent and shit.
Well, I was. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
don't know. I feel like the stuff he was doing on the court, it just looked too obvious that maybe he was a part of it. That's why they doing the investigation. That's why it looked too obvious.
But the game that's in question, I can't remember the date exactly, but the game that's in question, they had him on the under for rebounds, and he went over for rebounds.
Yeah, he got the 3
Yeah.
quick. He got the
So
3 quick.
the game that's in question is like that's already null and void.
I think it's hard
Also-
to sometimes. I think it's hard to prove it a little bit sometimes, but I also think the internet can goddamn throw some videos
Oh,
on there
yeah.
and make it
You
look
know, we
like.
can go find some shit to make LeBron look like he get
But
that.
I'm-
You
but
feel
I'm
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Malik Beasley shit more like I think somebody really played with his money because you had that, and then you had I think y'all owner gave him his condo or something like that. He was staying with the owner, and he owes on that like 100-some thousand. Like he was like so.
Red, I saw that. I saw something like that.
What?
I think it's money. So like
It was Cavs
you know, like
owner.
when you get traded to a team or whatever, for the most part, if you get a house, their team sets you up with the house or the people that get you the apartment and shit. So
Yeah, a realtor,
Yeah.
a real realtor.
so they're not gonna let you get behind knowing, you know what I'm saying, where your money come out. So I think with him, I think he signed over his notoriety shit and let his agent do all this talking and shit, and he lost money.
Well, see, Red,
losing
I
a lot of
saw.
money.
Oh, go ahead. Finish. I'm sorry. I thought you was finished.
I was just saying he made like $57 million, bro, and he in debt. Like I'm talking about, he owed like $100,000 to like a barber, bro. Like,
that's what exactly what I was about to say. I saw he
That makes
owed
sense,
like
though. How you owe 100,000 to a barber? Like after you miss 1 or 2 payments, nah.
but this is what they be doing though. So like if I pay you for the year, like just make you my barber on staff, you get a salary. So I'm thinking he was on salary and probably was getting checks. They probably was just bouncing and shit. And then bro be like, I'm gonna float you this until you get paid again. That's why I said
got you.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The whole season he was looking rough though, so it looked like he didn't get no cut all year.
They said he owed dentist. They said he owed dentist like 35 grand.
Yeah, he ain't pay for his teeth. The dude supposed to pay for his teeth. He ain't pay.
But his father's an actor. Like he didn't grow up from poverty or nothing, so I don't get that.
But it's one of them though, cuz like you gotta think though. I say this all the time, like no matter what type of money you come from, if you make let's just say $100 million contract, you're gonna live like $100 million nigga. Most niggas don't know how to live beyond the means, so you don't care.
Like Pippen and stuff like that. He had all these girls.
I knew something was wrong when he started trying to date her. I knew something was wrong when he pulled her out. Boston Pippen.
Yeah, it's always bad. It's always bad when that happens.
Yeah, as soon as she came
playing with the stepson and stuff too.
Hey, he ain't lying. As soon as she came out, Jordan son started doing booger sugar in there.
So yeah, I knew something was wrong. As soon as that happened. Yeah, boy. All right, man. We got everything. We good, man. We got everything.
Man.
Hey, hold on. Hey, real quick. How y'all feel about the Knicks? We ain't talking about the Knicks. How y'all feel about the
Picking up Mike Brown?
Oh, Mike Brown.
Nah, I wasn't even talking about the coach. I'm just talking about the roster. Do you think they still got the best roster in the East?
Oh no, I didn't think they had it.
I didn't think they was.
A lot of them.
I like the Cavs. I like the Cavs better than them.
Okay. I like them picking up.
They
Jordan
still
Clarkson.
top 3 though. They still top 3 in the East for sure.
Yeah, I definitely like them picking up Jordan Clarkson. I can't lie. I did. I think that was one of the.
That's a good pickup. And the other, and they got Yabusele. I like both of them.
And they did that. They did that with the Jordan Clarkson though, so them young boys can stay in Utah. Remember we was talking about that, like young boys.
Ace a little weak last night. My bad.
Man, he had 7. Yeah, his first guy.
Yeah, 7. Listen, hey man, Summer League ain't nothing, man.
BJ
shot the ball 26 times.
My bad.
BJ out there trying to get his number.
And when he had 13,
my bad.
What he shot at 27 times had 13? DJ.
No, BJ had like 27,
BJ
28.
28. 28.
Oh,
yeah,
I started watching in the first quarter. I know he had like 13 in the first quarter.
Man, that Summer League don't mean shit.
You right. My bad, bro. You right.
That Summer League don't mean shit. Look at that. Hating that nigga, man.
I ain't worried about that.
Ace did all that shit, but then to send that nigga to Salt Lake.
Hey, man.
There you go.
Hey,
there you go.
Look.
That's where he need to be though. No, all jokes aside, that's where he need to be. He gonna get his best development out there in Utah.
No, he gonna get to it though.
That's a fact. All right, man. We finna go, man.
Hey,
like, comment, subscribe, man. What you about to say, Rick? Go.
Hold on. Walter playing junior. Is he a backup or is he gonna start?
His ass might not make the team looking the way he look. That might not make the team. He was out there packing his ass up.
But he on the team. He's first round pick. You heard? He on the team. He first round pick.
Oh, okay. That means they might weigh that nigga there.
They drafted in the first round. They gonna cut it.
They might have to pack him up.
You better get right.
If he get cut as a first round pick, that would be the first in history.
We good. I was just gonna say we got enough guards. We good.
They gonna sit him right down. They gonna sit him right next to him. They gonna sit him right down next to him.
Sit his ass down to the G League. He gonna stay right there in that summer camp.
They was packing up Isaiah Collier last night too, so he
the oldest one. Walter Walter Clayton Jr. the oldest one.
He older than all. Yeah, he older than all. And he like 23. He older than Keontae George and them.
Yeah.
You
definitely got to send him to G League then.
Yeah, he gonna be that. He gonna stay in summer camp. He gonna be summer camp year round. He gonna be the first.
Yes, sir. He gonna be on the goddamn Rio Grande Vipers, nigga.
Yeah, he gonna get real comfortable out there.
He gonna be happy in Rio Grande other than Utah. He might love it there.
I ain't disagreeing one bit, bro. I was just,
Y'all niggas, man. Hey, man. All right,
boy.
man. We go, man. We got to keep another
All right.
2 hours so we get the AI, man. Appreciate. Hey, y'all like,
All right.
comment, subscribe. E-Lab podcast on everything, man. We gone.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, y'all.
All right,
Yeah,
y'all.
man.
All right, peace.